There's the go live button. Now we wait for a second. Alright, we should be good. Greetings everyone, I am Dr. J, and you thought I was done spamming Fire Emblem Warriors? Well, not yet. The spam will probably continue once it releases, although I'll be focused on a different game, at least for most of July, but at least for the moment, there's still one more house that I haven't explored yet. And technically I haven't fully explored the Black Eagle house, but I'll probably wait on that until the release day because, well, there's going to be a fair amount of support conversations that I could theoretically dig through, and it'll make more sense to just start by it'll make more sense to just treat them all in one larger chunk. Try and keep things a little more organized for the sake of my attempts to play through this. So with that in mind...
So you wish to join Claude's Golden Deer. Are you certain?
Yep, that's the one. I'm sure of it.
Let's dig out the Golden Boys.
May you build wonderful and lasting friendships in your new house.
Well then, with that taken care of, it's time to decide which of us will supervise which house.
Yes, it turns out we just underwent a last-minute roster change. I guess you two haven't met. This is Professor Yuritsa, our weapons instructor.
Hello.
Nice meeting you, sir. Don't load me up with too much homework, alright?
Do my ears deceive me? Or is that curiosity I hear in your voice, Professor Yuritsa? I thought all the houses were the same to you. Perhaps you should be in charge of our new student's house, hmm?
I don't care. You decide.
Well, you'll certainly hear no objections from me. Professor Manuela, you and I can take charge of the remaining houses.
What? It's decided already? I was at least expecting a fight. Maybe some hair pulling? And as for you, my mysterious new student, I look forward to getting to know you much, much better throughout the year.
The gall of these people making decisions for you. It's enough to make one's head spin.
Right. In any case, I'm looking forward to learning from you, Professor Yuritsa.
I'll inform you of our first mission soon.
Sorry, what mission?
Oh, did we fail to mention that?
Yes.
Each month, every house in the Academy is given a mission entailing some form of service to the church.
Alrighty, let's see what they were able to do. Alright, pretty much what I expected. Nothing too crazy to worry about yet.
Sorry, but do I have this right? This person just enrolled at the academy and now they have become a member of our house?
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty much the deal. Right, Professor Yuritsa?
Yes.
I love how you can bump into someone in the woods one night and suddenly you're living under the same roof the next. I knew we had a thing.
Would you care to elaborate on what that thing is?
Anyway, welcome to the Golden Deer House, where the only rule is make your own rules. Kidding, of course. Or am I?
The point is, you're one of us now. And it's very good to have you here.
While the term's only just started, the church must really like you if they're letting you join partway through.
I mean, they do have to hush me up somehow.
You have to be pretty skilled to get that kind of treatment.
Or they need to shut me up.
Well, I believe it. I mean, how many people our age can cut it as full-fledged mercenaries? I definitely see why the church was interested, and I can't wait to train together.
And I can't wait to eat together! Or work out. You want to go work out?
Of course, that's where you go.
Seriously, you need to put some muscles on that coat rack you call a body. Bulk up, like me.
I don't think these strange shirt buttons look is for everybody. Any more meat on those bones, and our friend here would be downright scary.
Oh, now Shez is definitely gonna go for that.
Our Our new friend's build is perfect as is. Wouldn't you agree, Marianne?
Oh, well, I don't...
Okay, everyone just loosen up. And hey, it's not like we haven't met already, so just sit back and make yourself at home.
I would not take after Claude if I were you, new blood. Honestly, if you wish your time here to be fruitful, you would do well to follow my lead.
Yeah, I don't know. You know what, no, I don't think so. I don't think so.
I think Professor Yuritsa wants to say something.
Wait, how would you notice?
Remember your mission?
Yeah.
Every word, Professor. We are to crush what remains of the Iron King's thieves who attacked our camp.
And with their boss Costas out of the picture, the runts that are left should be easy pickings.
They can't be anything too special if we're getting them as homework.
Wait, is it really homework though if you're going out into the field?
Good. Prepare yourself.
Of course, Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, so that whole Yuritsa up and vanishing thing, best to just get used to it.
Well, I for one am excited to show off my skills by beating up on some bandits.
Of course that's where your mind goes to.
I don't suppose I could be excused? Or,
We're all in this together, Marianne. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Besides, the newbie here already sent them packing once, so this should be easy peasy.
So long as I'm here, this will all work out just fine.
Are you sure? That's a relief.
Anyway, we're all participating in this mission. Church's rules. I didn't make them, so the only thing we can do is work together.
Wait, I thought there were no rules. Come on, Claude.
And we're gonna lean pretty heavy on our mercenary buddy here. Hope that's okay.
I won't let you down.
Alrighty. Oh, hey, Glenn. How you doing? Let's see. Give me 1 second so I can pause the dialogue, and then I'll let you know what's going on.
There you are, Yuritsa. I have word from the knights.
Alright, so, short version, Ed. My character was wandering out in the woods looking for someone who had beaten him prior, and ended up running into the future leaders of the nations around Fodlan. And as a result, well, the leaders were under attack by bandits. The mercenary Shez helps them out, and ends up being able to join one of their houses at an officer's academy. And for this run, I chose the Golden Deer, so I get to follow along with the sarcastic guys.
It is time.
Yes. The bandits have fled north into the canyon bordering Count Ro's land in the kingdom. But the knights have cut off their escape, and now stand ready to provide whatever support the students may require.
We'll leave at once.
I needn't remind you, this is the first real battle for some of our charges. I trust you will keep them safe. Though I likely do not need to worry with an old hand like you at their side.
No, you don't. You there. It's time for the mission. Gather the others.
About time we saw some action.
Alrighty then. Rules are there to be broken. They are non-existence is metaphorical. If you insist.
A shame to admit it, but yes. It's possible someone magicked the bandits away. But why go to that kind of trouble for a handful of highwaymen scum?
So be it. We'll follow the blood scent.
Right, of course. We'll follow... Wait, what?
We're leaving. Everyone, follow me.
Hey, Professor Yuritsa, are you... And the way he goes. Guess we better get after him. We're still on a mission, after all.
No pressure.
Pathetic.
Slow down, Professor. You're making it hard for us to... Oh. Well, this is something.
What happened to all these people?
Dead by my hand.
Yep, sounds about right.
Are these the bandits we have been chasing?
Who knows? It's not like you can tell they're bandits just from looking at them.
Well, Professor, are they the villains we're searching for?
Most likely. I caught them trying to escape to that fortress.
Okay, does it have to be so dark and spooky?
Yes.
It must be their hideout if they were trying to shelter there.
Then let's quit standing around and seize the place. Might even find some nice gear in the process.
I concur. As nobles, we would be remiss to let the people suffer at the hands of these rapscallions 1 minute longer.
Huh, you two actually agreeing on something? What is this sorcery?
So you want to go in there? Yeah, you know what? I think I'll stay here and make sure the outside is safe. Right, Marianne? You with me?
Of course. We don't belong in a dangerous place like that.
But if our mission is to kill them all, well... Let's go charging in. What's the worst that could happen? It's not like I know what's gonna happen, because this mission's repeated from all 3 routes.
We'll be heroes if we manage to take out the entire bandit outpost. This is the kind of stuff I live for.
Yeah! Let me at him! I'll crack those guys like walnuts!
It seems like opinions are split. But the thing is, we're still on a mission. And that means we leave the decision-making to Professor Yuritsa.
And I say, enter the fortress. Dispatch any bandits you find.
But...
There's no cause for concern. I see no signs of life. There can't be more than a handful. Or none at all.
I'd be happy with the none option.
As expected.
My grandpa told me empty forts have ghosts in them.
Oh, now you're just gonna freak people out. Good job.
Ghosts? I mean, how childish. Everyone knows there's no such thing.
At which point someone needs to insert the "you haven't seen what I've seen" quote from Ash in Three Houses.
We're hunting bandits, not banshees. So can we please just get this over with?
I was not expecting that vulnerability to show up so soon.
Lysithia, don't tell me that you're... You know what? Probably better not to ask.
Probably.
You folks must be pretty confident considering how much you're horsing around. Just be careful some brute doesn't take you by surprise.
Yeah, we'll just need to watch each other's backs. Eyes peeled, everyone.
Okay. So who am I in control of? Yep, gone through that song and dance. Let's see, so I've got Shez as the leader, we've got Lawrence as well. So Claude and Hilda. They're making us... Oh, they're giving us Hilda then? Okay. Actually, that's probably the most balance you could get. Let's see, soldier, fighter, and... well, whatever the hell Shez is. Alright, that should suffice. I'm pretty sure there aren't any flyers, so I won't get any special stuff from Claude. All the same, it should work out just fine for the sake of showing off the golden deer. And then we'll have the real fun with the next battle. Let's get in there.
We'll put the bandits to rout. Follow me.
Alright.
Hey! We got intruders!
Come on, they're just bandits. But that doesn't mean we can go easy on them. Let's do this.
You got my back?
I'll be cheering you on.
Sure you will, Hilda. Alright, smack him about, put him up, and knock him down. Nice.
Don't chase me for performing my noble duty. None shall surpass me.
These folks aren't so tough.
Alright, you two pair up, even though I know you hate each other. Ooh, money. I think. Oh, warrior gauge, even better. Okay, let's rush in there. Although it looks like... Yep, and switch up to Claude.
No problem, I got it.
Alright, Intorn status effect. Makes it suffer heavy damage after being launched in the air. Alright, see if we can send him up. Not quite.
Now we know who to kill to open the gate.
Alright, that was easy enough. There'll be like thousands of bandits with full-on criminal warlords leading them in that fortress, aren't there? Not quite. There's actually more The answer's actually more conspiratorial than that. Let's just say Yuritsa has an ulterior motive.
My turn at last.
Alright, go ahead and switch up the Shez to blaze through the second one more quickly. Because at least they've maintained some weapon vulnerability. Alright, Crack them open. Down you go.
Sorry, everyone. I tried to stop him.
Alright, how we doing as far as... Okay, doing pretty well, actually.
Let's secure the interior.
Alright,
This
need to
place
go after
is
those.
bigger than I thought.
Not a problem.
Alright, we'll send you in that direction.
Sorry, I'm sorry. This place is crawling with bandits.
Hey, look! A treasure chest! We can get it open if we have a key.
I'm trying to remember where that key spawns in for this one.
Ready to grab a nice haul from that chest. And now those intruders are all over the thing. I got this.
Ooh, did I hear the faint jingle of a key?
No, you heard the game giving tutorials to us. Let's go check it out.
This stronghold will fall.
So what's this special ability? Oh, that's useful. Huh, didn't think Lawrence would have that kind of ability. Wonder where he got that from. Because I thought that, hey, characters that have crests aren't going to have special abilities, but apparently they're not mutually exclusive. Good to know. Alright, go ahead and mulch a couple more. We'll have Lawrence run over to open that. And meanwhile... Yep, no. Got the elemental effects that can come into play every now and then.
Someone remind me again why we have to storm an enemy hideout? This is a rather impressive setup for a den of thieves.
If only you knew. There we go. Thank you, Hilda. There we go. We'll go ahead and send Shez up ahead to knock that one out. Of course, I turn around and Yuritsa and Lawrence have got this already. Nice.
Over their poor souls.
Let's go have you charge down and take out the last one over here, just to make sure we get enough kills for S rank. Probably shouldn't be over-reliant on combat arts just yet, but...
You shall not get in my way.
Nice.
Our bond is our strength.
Wait, huh? How did that make... What the hell? Okay, I'm not sure I follow the physics of what just happened, but okay. That was silly. Alright, that should be enough kills. Let's just knock this out and be on our way then. Thanks for opening him up, Hilda. And die.
That takes care of seizing the hideout. So what's next?
Search the basement. Something is amiss.
Alright. And die.
Hey, there's a prisoner down here. And she looks like an academy student.
Ow, scum. Alright, open him up. Thank you, Hilda. Nice.
Are you here to rescue me?
Alright, how we looking? Oh, perfect.
Hey, are you alright? Who did this to you? Actually, never mind. Let's get you out of here before any of that.
Thank you for saving me.
Don't let the girl escape, or Kranya will make us wish we were dead.
Take this!
It's not safe here. We must take the girl and run.
No pressure on us.
They're targeting that academy student. We have to protect her.
Well, I'm trying to remember if any spawn in or if I'll need to run back for it. Well, let's find out. Let's go ahead and switch up the student real quick. Let's see how this looks. Oh, that was useful. Dark magic attacks may inflict the spellbound status effect. Okay, cool. Yep.
Sure aren't some run-of-the-mill bandits. We must dispatch these villains post-haste and save that.
Alright, you good, Monica?
Looks like the coast is clear. All right, folks, let's get a move on.
Sorry I'm slowing you down. The world is still a little wobbly at the moment.
Alright, I'm pretty sure I'll need to clear this out as well. Unfortunately for you, Lawrence is right there, so...
My turn at last.
More bandits that eluded us. Leave none alive.
Oh.
Much appreciated.
Whoops.
Take them by storm.
I got your back. Are you changing places? Take the hint, guys. She's not sticking around.
Claude, you're amazing. Not the biggest fan of the Golden Deer House, but Claude is an exception. There we go, come on. Alright, open up the stun gauge, and down you go. Boom!
Let's try this.
I will have you go this way, just to make sure that we're able to handle the rest.
Good. That's the last of them.
Looks like the coast is clear.
Nice.
All right, folks, let's get a move on.
Trying to remember which direction Monica goes. Laws of physics mean nothing to the nobility. After all, nobles dictate all the laws anyway. Alright, fair enough. I'm just gonna accept that without argument. I'm sure that that's probably fine. Okay. How we doing? Alright, might be pushing it on time, but we'll see what happens. As we'll smack people around a little bit, assuming we can.
Okay. We should be safe here. I mean, I hope we are at least.
All right. Who came in here and trashed my beautiful stronghold?
I did. Now die.
Hi there. I'm Kranya, but you can just call me the lady that's about to murder you. Or, you know, don't.
It's her. So be it. Kill her.
Ow. Okay, you asked for it.
Come on, follow me!
We'll do it together!
And bam. That was easy. Victory conditions have changed. Main mission and changed. Main mission successful. Ha!
Release the creature we captured.
Alright, giant creature time. Let's get him.
What is that? Looks like some sort of giant beast.
Yep. So monsters have different health pool, more than one health pool I need to crunch, as per usual.
All the numbers in the world won't save you. I am here to aid you.
Are we even hurting this thing?
Oh, we're hurting it.
I sense fear in this beast. Keep it.
Nice. Who's leveled up? Oh, Hilda. Perfect.
I'm still just a delicate flower, you know.
Uh-huh. Whoops. Not the button I meant to press.
If you insist. Oh, let's get my turn, you know.
Ow, crap. I was not ready for that one. There we go. That should be the end of it. And done.
They defeated a demonic beast? Impossible! Talus isn't going to like this at all. You'll pay for this. You'll all pay.
I'm gonna have to deal with you and Edelgard's route, aren't I?
Well, at least we beat her. That's what counts.
I'm definitely gonna have to deal with you in the Black Eagle route. Luckily, I probably won't have to deal with you in this route. I don't know, maybe I will, actually. Depends on how the routes coalesce, if at all.
Looks good on me.
There's 3 houses, 3 different routes that we know of.
Nobles must be strong.
I don't know if there's any way that things can diverge, but I guess we'll find out before too long.
I'm still just a delicate flower, you know.
Uh-huh. Alrighty.
I won't let myself stop here.
Oh hey, nice.
This'll help me break new boundaries.
Not gonna forget this.
I am capable of so much more.
Alright, skip those. Yep. Been through that song and dance on the other routes before, so don't have to linger too long on that. Excellent.
We should be safe here for the time being. I'm well acquainted with Professor Yuritsa, but the rest of you are this year's fresh-faced golden deer, I presume?
Nothing but the freshest. Also, is it just me, or are you wearing our uniform? And how do you know Professor Yuritsa? Do you go to the Officers Academy?
She's one of last year's students. A Black Eagle.
Which would make you our senior. But what were you doing here in a bandit fortress?
Well, I was just on the verge of graduation last year when I was kidnapped by the strangest people. In truth, I thought I'd never breathe fresh air again. Thank you for coming when you did. Oh, where are my manners? I'm Monica von Ox, eldest daughter of the Empire's Baron Ox.
Yep.
Yes. I think I understand. This all began when the knights lost sight of the bandits and you gave chase. Afterward, you entered a suspicious fortress and rescued a missing student. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I'll be sure to smooth things over for you once we're back.
Sounds good. But, why are you even here, Alois?
Because we have to shove him in somewhere.
Because the knights sent for help after you left them behind. Did you expect anything different? Not that I'm trying to lay blame at your feet. I know you were following Professor Yuritsa's lead, so I think everyone involved can head home knowing they did just swell. For as you know, all swell that ends swell.
It's not any funnier the third time. Ugh. Agreed.
Still, I find this a rather grave turn of events. To think the same bandits who attacked our charges were behind another student's abduction.
I never said I was kidnapped by bandits.
You didn't?
Now that you mention it, some of the folks in that fortress weren't exactly dressed in the typical bandit fineries.
That's one way to describe it.
What if we're dealing with a way savvier organization than we think, and the bandits just answer to them?
Yeah, there was one real piece of work. Kranya, I think, who managed to escape.
I've seen all kinds of people as a mercenary, and she was definitely not your everyday bandit.
You're on the right path. Perhaps I should just tell you who kidnapped me, seeing as I already know.
What? Why didn't you mention this earlier?
Everyone was busy speculating, so it was difficult to cut in.
What do you know, child? Out with it.
Well, the one who kidnapped me was Tomas the librarian. I'm certain of it. I could tell from his gait, and how he held his staff. I suppose he isn't the simple scholar you think he is.
I wonder why he would maintain the Tomas guise while kidnapping Monica, though. You'd think he'd switch over to the Solon persona.
Tomas? Impossible.
But Tomas has been at Garreg Mach even longer than I have. I don't want to believe it, but based on what you say, we've no choice but to investigate.
But Sir Alois...
Be on guard. If Tomas is in league with Kranya, he is dangerous.
Very well. I will quietly report the matter to Lady Rhea and leave the decision in her hands. Not a word of this to anyone. Is that clear?
It's curious to see what they aren't mentioning, though.
Now things are getting interesting. Honestly, did not see this coming.
Because with 3 houses existing, there's a lot of details that I already know about with respect to allegiances and whatnot, so it's curious to see what details they aren't including. Because most of the world building would be the same, it's just that there's one crucial piece that's different that's causing the timeline split.
So what do you make of this Kranya? Why do you think she was at the fortress?
You seemed preoccupied with her during the battle. She a friend of yours?
Sadly, I wouldn't know. My memory is but a shadow at this point. Gone, vanished, lost. I remember meeting you, but before that, nothing at all. And yet, the moment I saw her, I was struck with the most inexplicable feeling. I couldn't tell you if it was revulsion or affection. It was simply pure emotion.
And here I thought I had it tough.
Are you worried about me? How adorable! Oh, but I do love that about you.
What is Arval's interest in...
Has decided to take Tomas into custody.
What is Arval's interest in Shez anyway? Why him of all people? I hope the full game will have an answer to that, because I can't imagine how Arval would get attached specifically to Shez given what is, well, what his likely background is.
When he gets back, that is. Seems he's been away from the monastery for a bit.
Custody? They ought to end his life on the spot. The churl's enmity towards the church is plain for all to see.
All the more reason to keep him alive and question him. You really think he's working alone?
This all comes from that Monica girl we rescued, right? Still, I guess if Lady Rhea believes her.
So who is this Tomas guy anyway? You say he works in the library?
Yes, and he's always bent over backward to help me find whatever book I'm searching for.
He's a kind man. And the last person you'd ever expect to stab you in the back.
Well, you won't make it too far as an evildoer if you can't pull the wool over people's eyes.
I can't believe someone that nasty was working right here under our noses. But wait, what if the dining hall lady is a traitor too? I'll never be able to ask for seconds again!
Why is that where your mind went to? Okay. You're a very simple-minded person, but you know what? At least it's more amusing this time than it was in the original game.
As if anything would stop you from asking for seconds. Besides, what kind of villain sets their sights on someone's lunch?
A Saturday morning cartoon villain?
I think we can give the poor dining hall lady the benefit of the doubt, right?
How is this the conversation we're having? This game's great. Do I dare? Do I dare feed into it? Do I dare feed into the paranoia?
For now, we should assume everyone could be an enemy. There's no telling where their spies might be lurking.
Well, unless you're proposing we stop eating altogether, we'd best muster a little faith.
Aw, come on. Don't spoil my fun.
I'd really like to stop talking about the dining hall lady now, please.
No!
So, is it safe to assume Tomas hired the bandits that tried to kill us?
No one has proven he was the mastermind behind it all, but there is no doubt he was involved.
You're awfully quiet, Marianne. Is everything okay?
She's always quiet.
Oh, it's just... I suppose I'm worried about what this all means.
Hey, I understand. These walls were supposed to keep trouble out, but now everything feels very different.
Wait, do you hear that outside?
Are they ready at the gates?
Yes, sir. Every exit is covered.
Well, well, it sounds like Tomas has returned. I don't know why I know this, but you need to get out there, and quickly.
I think he's here. I'll be back.
But let's do it together. Wait, what are we doing?
Claude, you're awesome. I like you. You can stay.
There he is!
How would you have your swords drawn immediately?
That man down there.
Lady Rhea wants to speak with you. I suggest you accept.
This doddering persona of mine will benefit me no further.
What is this?
Familiar, right?
Such hubris from mere vermin. You will pay for this.
And away he goes.
Find him!
Right!
What he did was just like...
Oh boy. Wonder when he'll show up back up in the narrative.
Prologue. The battle for the locket.
Oh?
Upon his return to Garreg Mach, the humble Tomas shapeshifts and flees, and not even the Knights of Ceres's most concerted efforts can track down the erstwhile librarian. Though Claude is quite intrigued by the dark developments at his school, an urgent message soon arrives from House Goneril at the eastern edge of the Leicester Alliance.
Yep, gotta drag Claude off on his own little quest.
That was certainly an unexpected conclusion to the whole Tomas saga. Thanks to his shapeshifting ability, he slipped free of the knights and escaped.
Shape-shifting.
Yes, that's what I said. Also, I know what you want to say next. His powers are just like the ones you gave me.
His powers are just like the ones you gave me. Are you in league with him, Arval? Where do these powers come from?
If I am in league with him, no one has informed me. All I have is you, my dear partner in destiny. Still, I saw what you saw. Clearly, we don't have a monopoly on shapeshifting.
I do wonder how that's gonna influence things. Because there were hints that Shaz will get to see how that plays out in the Black Eagle route, but this is gonna be the story's gonna take us in a very different direction with this bit.
Now that everyone knows about Tomas, some of them must have connected the dots back to me. At least they've had the grace to keep it to themselves.
It's because they trust you. Hold on, someone's coming.
Hey there. Got a second?
Something wrong?
There's no nice way to dance around this. Are you sure you don't know Tomas?
I already told you I don't.
Okay. It's not like I suspect you or anything.
Then why ask?
But it does make me wonder where you're from originally. Who knows, maybe there's some mysterious clan out there with shape-shifting powers. And maybe they banished you when you were little and you don't remember it. It's possible, right?
Well, my early years are pretty hazy. But while it's not completely impossible...
Hey, I'm sorry. You know what? Don't worry about it. I only ask because people here also see me as something of an outsider. Guess I got a little ahead of myself. Maybe I was just excited to meet a kindred spirit.
You're an outsider?
There you are, Claude. You must come quickly. We have an urgent message from House Goneril.
Fine, don't let us pursue that threat any further.
Sure thing. Why don't you tag along? I'm not sure what House Goneril wants, but it can't be good.
That's an interesting way to frame that. Aren't you on good terms with Goneril?
I can't believe the Elmiran army is invading.
And with the biggest army since Fodlan's locket was completed. My brother's preparing to intercept them, but he's outnumbered big time and needs all the help he can get.
House Regan stands ready. But we can't expect my grandfather to lead an army, so I guess it falls to me. I wish I knew what the other Alliance lords will do, but there's no time to call a roundtable.
I have no doubt my father has already leapt into action, though I will likely be the one who ends up on the front lines.
House Ordelia is close, so I like to think we've already sent reinforcements.
I don't know, is your house in a position where you can?
Sadly, I expect little help to come from my adoptive father. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I actually have a different favor to ask Margrave Edmund, but we can chat about it later.
I don't understand the reason for this sudden act of aggression.
Let's see. That wouldn't be the strangest thing, really. Shapeshifting is kind of lame. Summoning butterfly swords would be more impressive and definitely stylish. Funny you should mention that, because I think pretty sure Shez's main hand was a summoned sword from the same power that Arvel gave. And I remember seeing that sword show up, well, on the bad guy's side in this game's opening cutscene, so I'm definitely curious as to what exactly Arvel is.
If this really is the biggest army since Fodlan's Locket was completed, that's a century's worth of battles.
Maybe the Almirans figured it's now or never, since the Empire and Kingdom are wrapped up in their own problems. I mean, we're pretty much the only students left around here now.
Yeah, I heard something about a coup in Enbar and a revolt in Ferdiad.
Oh yeah, we've explored those already. That was interesting.
Both serious problems that don't directly affect the Alliance. And even if word of Fodlan's troubles has reached the Almirans, it doesn't follow that they'd start a war.
What, dude? What, is Solin's group, or Kranya's group, I guess to be more accurate, somehow involved in stirring up trouble in Almyra too? Not completely outside the realm of possibility, though, but you'd think they'd have much more interest in Fodlan than Almyra.
Well, that's assuming they have all the information, which seems unlikely. If all they heard was something vague like war in the capitals, it might make them more likely to invade.
Do you truly think so?
Let me go with you. Maybe I can help.
Hey, we need every sword hand we can get. Welcome aboard.
And you'll have me.
Oh?
The name's Shamir. I'm a Knight of Saros. The bulk of the Knights were dispatched earlier to track down Tomas.
We're getting Shamir for this one? Huh. Where's Catherine, though? Because she didn't show up at all for the Blue Lions, and that's where you'd expect her to show up. We're getting Shamir, though. That's interesting.
And the rest of us fanned out to the Kingdom and Imperial capitals.
Yeah, I was worried they might have been deployed already. How did we end up with you?
The Church may not be able to lend you an army, but they won't turn a blind eye. I'm here because I'm the best woman for the job. My arrows will make short work of Almiran Wyvern Riders.
Huh, fair enough. Good call. Rhea's actually being strategic for once.
So we get to see what the Knight's best archer can do with the bow? I won't say no to that.
If only we didn't already have a couple archers in this group, then shh.
I'll be counting on you as well.
It certainly sounds more interesting than staying here and twiddling our thumbs. And besides, who knows what will become of the Academy in the meantime.
Sure thing. I'm in.
Off we go, then. The Almiran army's practically on our doorstep. I better talk to the others, calm my nerves. At least this time we get our whole bunch of students instead of having a few randomly unable to intervene. I was dispatched here by Margrave Edmund. He is normally exempt from having to supply troops, but this was an exception.
In short,
though we command but a few forces, we must safeguard the young mistress at all costs. Speaking of which, I wonder what she's up to.
Oh.
Oh, goddess. Yes? What is it? Just didn't want to disturb you, though it looks like I ended up doing that anyway. No, not at all. It's my fault. Maybe I should have just said something. I thought I was finally gonna be free from my brother for a bit, but here I am. So much for all the fun I was gonna have at school.
So basically...
I take it you don't have the best relationship with your brother?
Let's see.
Honestly, the problem is that he cares about me too much. It's a total pain. I just want to go back to the Officers' Academy already. Yeah, that sounds about right. In Three Houses, she kept complaining about how he always wrote letters to her, and if she didn't write back, he'd just write more.
I
was thinking.
Duke Goneril requested reinforcements from all of the territories, but few appear to have gathered. As there have been no large-scale wars in recent years, many of the various lords have neglected their military preparations. Still, if the kingdom or empire were to send soldiers, we'd have no problems. Alas, if wishes were horses, beggars would ride. We're looking at a tough fight here, make no mistake. I wonder what the original Japanese phrase was, because I'm not familiar with that term. Well, that idiom. I'm a relative of Baron Muller's, and my family's home isn't far from the throat. Heh, I can see by your reaction that you're trying to remember who she even is. I'm guessing you don't know any but the 5 great lords, right? House Muller is a minor family of nobles, mere nobodies wedged between the territories of Regan and Edmund.
Right.
Nonetheless, we still want to protect Leicester just as much as any of the 5 great lords. Fair enough. There's bound to be plenty of minor houses, given what we know about Balthus.
What are your thoughts?
Did you know there's a whole town under Garreg Mach? A bunch of suspicious characters live there. They call it Abyss. I wonder what those folk are really like. Church leaves them alone, though, so they must not have been involved in that business with Tomas. No, they were not.
Oh boy.
We've got all kinds of emergency breaking out across Folan at the same time. And while I think it's just a coincidence, it makes me a little uneasy about the future. Uneasy, huh?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I feel like things aren't going to be magically resolved just because we managed to fend off Almyra.
Of course.
We're on the same page there for sure. I just hope this pit in my stomach is from something I ate and not some ill omen of the future. I can't help but feel like the events are going to have a massive impact on Fodlan.
I'm counting on you.
Still, if I'm worried, the others probably are as well. You mind talking to them? Alrighty then. Hey, Shamir.
Hold on.
You're the ex-merc who enrolled in the academy, right? Yeah, the name's Shez. Good to meet you. I'm a mercenary by trade myself, though I'm actually with the Knights of Seros right now. Anyway, seems like you and me are in the same line of work. Let me know if you need something. Fair enough. Hang on a second, though. Wait. Oh, that's interesting. I'd expect you to have the crest of the Knights of Seros, not the crest of the Golden Deer. Or the Leicester Alliance, I should say. That's interesting. Are you going to be sticking around long term? Actually, if you're just a mercenary, that doesn't mean you're going to be beholden to the Knights forever. Maybe depending on the Imperial invasion. Maybe you'd end up breaking off.
May I have a word?
After receiving news of Almyra's invasion, I recruited soldiers from neighboring lords in the western reaches of Leicester and hurried here with all speed. And though officers and troops of House Gloucester are raiding us, the Count never had any intention of joining the fray. I'd love to complain, but giving the Count a bad impression would lead to all sorts of troubles later. Probably best to just grin and bear it. Oh, and I have to keep an eye on the Count's son. There really is no end to my worries. No, there isn't. Welcome to the Alliance.
A moment, please.
Fodlan's Throat is an impregnable stronghold created by combining the might of the 3 regions. And its keeper is the bravest warrior in all Leicester, Sigiswald Goneril. So though our forces may be inferior in number, the Almyran army is no cause for fear. We just have to hold on to the fort.
Deceive me. In actuality,
An Almyran presence appearing near Fodlan's Throat is not all too uncommon. But with House Goneril requesting reinforcements from all corners, I cannot help think that we find ourselves in a situation most grave. What do you mean? House Goneril has ever been the epitome of courage, and Leicester has been considered secure for as long as they have held the locket. So it must be a serious situation indeed if they are now willing to set aside their pride and ask for aid.
speaking of...
Regardless, you are a commoner with no particular obligation to enter a dangerous battlefield. Are you certain you wish to remain with us?
Right on.
Yeah, fighting is sort of my job. I'm not worried.
Fascinating.
I see. In that case, I will not stop you, but I caution you not to overdo it. Well, at least you're being a little reasonable then.
Well met.
Truth be told, I should have been at a lecture in some classroom right about now. I can't believe this all came up right when I was about to start school. If it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. Still, I volunteered to come here of my own volition, so I'm gonna have to give this everything I have. Yeah, there's probably plenty of people like you. If the Almyran army breaks through the throat, which granted is unlikely, the Alliance will be in a world of trouble.
Oh.
I wonder if Claude really appreciates the seriousness of this situation. Oh, he does.
Let's see.
I think the guy's perfectly aware, and is just trying to put on a brave face for the troops. I mean, if he was running around panicking, everyone else would start doing the same.
I see.
Yes. Perhaps I should attempt to view the man in a more optimistic light. I think we'll soon learn if Claude has what it takes to assume the mantle of leadership. Indeed. That's gonna be interesting to watch unfold.
You there.
I've never fought the Almirans before, though I hear they're a barbaric, cruel people. Rumor claims they've got hair all over their bodies, and that they have fangs sharp as daggers. It's terrifying to imagine what horrors might await if they were to capture you. Are you sure that's not just propaganda? Or just tales told to scare children? Oh, why did I even come here? I'm going to be useless.
Oh, hey!
Come on, Ignatz. We've come all this way, so it doesn't make sense to start worrying now. Besides, if we allow Elmira to invade, who knows what'll happen to our hometowns?
I gotta do this.
Yeah, Leonie's right. I'm gonna give Elmira the thrashing of a lifetime to keep my little sis safe. You can say that all you want, but we're just commoners. We don't know the first thing about war. Hey, we trained at school, remember? We can totally outfight these guys. Yeah, for all of 2 months, maybe. Maybe, but I still wish I had the kind of experience that Shez does.
What to do?
Alright, this is just pathetic. Can you please talk some sense into him?
Let's see.
Actually, I get what he's saying. Throwing a pack of students up against a trained army is a bit nuts. Exactly. And sure, it's my fault for getting caught up in the thrill of it all, but still. No use in panicking when the enemy's at our door. We just have to go out there and give it our best. Alright, I better get some rest before the fighting kicks off.
Thanks.
Thanks for talking to everybody. They're much more relaxed now.
How's that?
Won't be long but till we're... Why is my phone? Oh. Just spam. Okay. It won't be long until we're thrust into battle. You feel ready? Alrighty, here we go.
I gave you an order, Nadir.
Who are you?
Yes, sir. You sure did.
Then explain why we remain on this side of the mountain staring at that wretched fortress! Did I not command you to gather enough soldiers to push through?
Yes, and I did all that. We actually have the numbers advantage by some margin. But the enemy commander Holst is a born leader, and his men are bound to fight like demons.
I'm sorry. Are you suggesting some cowardly savage is a superior commander to me? The next king of Elmira?
Oh, that's what this is about, is it?
Not at all, not at all. Merely pointing out that storming a fortress tends to be one of those time-consuming sort of things.
In which case, the current state of affairs proves to be exceedingly fortunate for you.
Oh, I hate that guy's portrait. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy beating this guy up.
As we speak, the Imperial household fights to hold power against the Empire's nobility, while the whole kingdom bickers over who should wear the crown.
How would you know all of that, though? Who's whispering into your ear?
There will be no reinforcements here. Take whatever time you need.
I'm surprised you're being accommodating now after that big display. What, are you just trying to set up, I am bad guy, you will hate me?
I admire that optimism. But as I recall, the king instructed us not to attack yet.
That was before the situation changed. Father will hold me in great esteem for this. Mark my words.
Oh, that's how oh, this is gonna get real interesting real quick, isn't it? I wonder if we'll get to push back into Elmiran territory. Actually, I wonder how much of it's just... Well, the problem is that we can't have an entire route focused exclusively on the Alliance holding back Elmira at Fodlan's throat, so either this siege is successfully able to break the throat, or Fodlan's locket, I guess I should say, or we get to push into Elmira. It does make me wonder how this is going to play out.
Also, Khalid has been absent for a good while now, and I wager he's plotting some mischief.
If only you knew.
But once I've conquered Fodlan, it won't matter what folly he attempts. The throne will be mine.
Prince Shahid, enemy reinforcements have been spotted.
Huh, why are you dressed like a Fodlan soldier?
What? No matter. There can't be more than a scattering of them. Send in what's left of our troops and crush them all!
Thank you for traveling all the way to Fodlan's Locket. I'm Holst Sigisvald Goneril, in command of defense here.
So we actually get to see Holst in the flesh. Nice. Where were you in Three Houses?
Claude von Regan. I've heard a lot about you over the years. We're here to help you hold the locket in whatever small way we can.
Ah, House Regan's new scion. I've heard a fair bit about you as well. I'm impressed you were able to scrape together this many troops in so short a time. Duke Oswald has clearly chosen his heir wisely. Also, I can't express my gratitude enough at seeing so many young people offering to serve.
I feel like I've heard your voice before. I'll have to go dig into voice actors later.
Look at the muscles on you. Your regiment must be epic.
Of course, that's what you go to first.
Oh, I'm Raphael Kirsten, by the way. Nice to meet you, Holst.
Do not address him so casually, you oaf. This is General Holst, one of the Alliance's finest and bravest warriors.
Oh, Holst will brush it off. He seems like the type.
Well met, General. My father sends his warmest regards.
So we're gonna fight alongside a famous general? Huh, no pressure there.
Yes, I know when I'm out of my league, and I am clearly way out on this one. Maybe I should go back to the monastery.
And I as well.
Enough, both of you. This is no time to be cowards. Our enemy's just over there. Are you gonna hide like field mice, or will you find some courage and fight?
Wow, Lysithea giving the fighting words? Actually, you know what? That's not too out of character. Never mind. I kind of want to see this play out, but you know what? Let's have some fun.
My weapon stands ready. I want to see what Holst here is truly capable of.
Your classmates are a real colorful bunch, Hilda. I like them.
I like them too.
Thanks, Holst. But if we're all done catching up, we might want to focus on the enemy army that's headed right for us.
Oh, so they are. The sight of your forces clearly lit a fire beneath them. Fortunately, the locket is impregnable, which they'll soon discover the hard way. Good luck, all. I'm counting on you. To battle!
Okay, let's see how this plays out then. Huh, there are places that only flyers can get through. That's gonna make things difficult. I'm pretty sure none of us have Wyvern certification yet. Yep, before you starting a battle, you can adjust which units to deploy. Yep. Sometimes there'll be flight routes over cliffs and other impassable terrain. It can only be utilized by flying classes such as Pegasus Knights, and only while mounted. Yep. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure none of us have the certification for that unless you're giving me someone with that certification. So, pretty much the only one who isn't deployed right now is Marianne. So we've got 9 people to deploy? I thought we usually had... Oh, right, 8 students. And this time there's no instance where... Yeah, okay, that makes sense, actually. So we'll go ahead and swap out... Let's see. Huh, they've got Leone as a soldier instead of a... Let's see, they've got her as a soldier instead of an archer. That's interesting. Although, I'm pretty sure archer is an intermediate class, so I guess that makes a degree of sense. So we'll go ahead and swap Leone and Lawrence out. And just for fun, we'll bring in a little bit of magic. Next question, do I bring in Marianne for someone? Well, actually having a... the thing is, we're going up against Elmira, and they've got a lot of wyverns, so I think keeping Ignatz around makes the most sense there. So we'll keep Claude in play just because he's the house leader. Keep Ignatz in play. Do I want to swap Raphael out for Marianne, though? So we don't have anybody else with gauntlets right now, but it's not as if I'll be in direct control of them anyway. Well, let's see. So, rank S requirement is 15 minutes, huh? Okay, let's see. Well, first, let's give ourselves this, just to make sure that we're fully outfitted. There we are. Give a little bit... Wait, I can learn magic? Huh. Let's swap in Blizzard. That should be fun. And then we can keep Grounder in because it'll be more effective against flyers. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Can you learn anything interesting? Nope, not yet. Leone? Nah, probably not gonna find anything too fancy beyond that. Ooh, we can give you this. Alright, nothing too fancy there. At least they're only showing the weapons that they can actually use. Yeah, we'll go ahead and keep Raphael on the field. It's not like Mariana want to be super involved anyway. In case we've got Holst holding down that fort. Alright, this should be interesting. Let's get a save in and have at it.
Crush the enemy.
Okay. So who do I want to set as adjutants? I'll probably want Ignatz to wander the field on his own. Oh, that's where Shamir is, over that direction. So we've got Holst in the center here, who's a swordmaster? Would have expected him to be a hero class, or a warrior. Huh, interesting. Especially since you have Freikugel as your relic weapon. Alright, we'll have Ignatz be a lone agent, since he's a flyer.
Now it is my turn.
We'll throw you as an adjutant behind Lysithea. And then I think we'll have Raphael move a little bit on his own as well.
Here I go. There's nothing these muscles can't do.
We'll have you as an adjutant behind Shez. That should suffice, because Claude should be effective enough given all the nonsense. Oh wait, that's Nadir, isn't it? Yep, that's Nadir. Oh boy, that's gonna be a fun battle.
Count on me. Got it. Time to make a name. You can count on me. I'll do my best.
Alright, let's get him.
Today we pry open the gates to Fodlan.
Are you ready to send these troublemakers packing? Because I have a plan that'll do just that.
Theoretically, I'm all ears. But first, we need to do something about those soldiers closing in on us.
Everyone buckle up. This stronghold is crucial to our defenses, and we can't let it fall. No problem, I got it.
Alright, spiral shot. Open him up. Okay, let him have it. As expected.
Progress looks good.
Huh, they're just doing a reprise of Edge of Dawn. I expected different music for this.
Watch closely.
Let's do this.
Alright, what do you know? Miasma? Perfect. That should open him up. Oh geez, you do not have a high defense stat. Not that I'm surprised by this, but still. Alright, hit him again. Excellent. Now direct your attention this way so you can maybe get that Myrmidon in this. BAM! Alright, Leone, get up.
Now, perhaps the Alliance representative would like to fill us in on his master plan?
Okay.
You can count on me. Got it.
So I doubt we can move that way yet, given what I'm seeing over here. But a bunch of strongholds have just opened up, so we should be able to give them plenty of hell.
All right, here I go.
Alright, we can't control Raphael, but he can still do a fair amount.
I'm prepared to. Let's try this. Let's see how this goes. Not a problem. I've got this.
There we go.
Since the central approach is crawling with enemy soldiers, we'll start by capturing the strongholds to the north and south.
Alright.
The drawbridges here can only be lowered from one side, so we should make sure it's safe by taking any strongholds in the vicinity.
Can I ask
Alrighty.
you to hold the center, Holst? You're the only one of us who can do it.
I'm here to help. Make use of this.
Sigiswald Goneril has entered the fray.
Of course you have to announce yourself. Huh? Oh, right, because I sent Claude after Nadir. That's gonna be interesting.
I'm souring on this whole affair, but if it's a fight you want, I'm your man.
Sounds like
Got it. Time to make a name for myself. You can count on me.
Alright, send these two in that direction.
Not a problem.
Alright, you go over there to help that. You can see to that later.
Dare could probably be coaxed off the battlefield. I mean, unless you really want to have a crack at him.
It's your call, kiddo. But if you value your neck, I suggest you stay far away from me.
And here I was just thinking I'd give my fighting skill a test. If it looks like we can't handle you, we'll come up with another way.
I shall travel all without exception.
Alright, I need to open you up and make sure you die quickly. Alright, that should knock this one out quickly enough. And if not...
You ready to settle the score? For the last time, it's Nadir the undefeated, and I know you're doing that on purpose.
You weren't ready for me.
There's that one done. Ah, crap, that one's running away. I'll send Lysithea after him.
Are we changing places?
Sorry, we just don't have what it takes.
Actually, I should make sure that the side objective is seen to first. You may not have a bow, but you do have sword proficiency, so have an advantage against axe swingers. Down you go.
My thanks for your aid.
Fill up your warrior gauge. Ooh, nice.
Good thing we made it in time.
Not a problem. Move out.
Watch closely. Hey, it's
no problem. I got it.
Alright, Nadir. Yeah, it's not... Especially given who I sent after you. Boom! Yeah, that's right. Get out of here.
If you keep holding back today, you'll have to retire that overblown title of yours.
Let's try this. Let's see how this goes.
got it.
Alright, Leone, go in that direction.
Name for myself. You can count. I'll do my best.
There we go. Huh. When did that Wyvern Rider get in there? I should probably send Lysithea to make sure that he doesn't cause undue trouble.
I'll do my best.
Actually, I could send Ignatz in that direction too, just to make sure that he gets cleaned up faster.
I'm prepared to see this through.
Alright, now Shez. Those are soldiers. Okay, I'll have to send someone else in that direction. Lysithea maybe? Alright, here's what we'll do.
Because I know when it's smart to run. And I'll come back to end you when I damn well feel like that.
Strike them from this land.
And dust.
One fell swoop.
You have to work a little harder than that, buddies.
All right, take it down.
Alright, we'll send Claude in that direction to deal with him. Leone should be able to capture that on her own. If not, I'll send Lysithea to reinforce her. Actually, looks like Raphael is heading in that direction, so that should be fine. Let's make sure he gets there.
Alright.
Actually, wait a minute. Don't you do okay against soldiers? Yeah, I'll send you in that direction then. Where's Ignatz? Oh, right, I sent him there. Alright, Leone will be fine, I'm sure.
Not a problem. I've got...
Alright, open him up. Hey, get back here!
This stronghold will fall.
Yeah, go ahead and shoot at something you can't easily hit. And then die. Nice. Alright. Get weapon durability back.
Let's try this.
Wait, you have an advantage against soldiers?
Let's...
Alright, go ahead and smack this one around then. Nope, gonna have to work a little harder than that. Alright, Leonie's done her job.
Down, one to go.
Mind up flying units. Use arrows.
Wait. We have Ballistae? Ooh.
Well, that's definitely working. Keep it up.
Wonder how far that'll reach. Boom.
Let's try this.
Alright, go reinforce. Yeah, go reinforce Shez.
Take a breather.
Actually, is there anyone else that we need to
You can
knock
count
out?
on me. I'll do my best.
Let's see. Holst is fine. Looks like the only lingering nonsense is down this way.
Time to make a name for myself.
I think
Let's send Ignatz this way so that we've at least got another archer over this way.
I'm prepared to see this through.
Open him up. Nice. Okay, that's the 2 strongholds.
Those troops at the center don't exactly have the highest morale. Once they realize we've got them flanked...
Who told the Central Force they could retreat? All remaining troops, attack!
Oh boy. They're rushing us, aren't they?
Things are looking up already. Now we just have to go after their general.
Okay, more strongholds to seize. Alright, how we doing? Oh, nice. So it looks like we'll be able to get enemies defeated without worrying too much, so I can probably just blitz the remainder. I just have to make sure I don't take too much damage.
Claude's strategies really are a cut above.
Are you holding our troops back? Deploy them now! All of them!
Yeah, that's right. Stay still for me while I rip you to pieces. Oh shoot, someone to take out? Oh crap, and Ignatz is the only one close.
I think this will go. I'm prepared to see this through.
Got it.
Okay, I better switch off of Shez. Just have him keep gunning for somebody. Have him gun for that, just as something that he can more easily mess with.
Let's try this.
Claude can go after this one to prevent him from
goes.
advancing too far. Although,
Let's try this.
no, should send him here.
Let's see how this goes. Not a problem.
You just advance to try and keep capturing stuff, I guess. Oh wait, no, I'll send you after
Not a problem.
the key holder.
I've got this.
Okay, now I need to switch to Leonie. At least there's no friendly fire in this game.
Gotta keep my guard up.
There we go. Ah, shoot, it looks like he's gonna make it unless I can get there real damn fast. Let's see if I can get out in front. No, I cannot. I'll just have to pursue.
All right, take it down.
Come on, come on. Crap. Ignatz, what are you doing? What are you not doing, more to the point? Looks like he was on him for a while. Damn it. Just gonna have to deal with the reinforcements then.
We'll trample those brutes into the dust from whence they came!
We have more enemies incoming.
Alright, we'll just have to win the fun way then.
Progress looks good on me.
Okay. What can I have remaining? Well, Ignatz will do okay against him, so I should be fine there.
Let's try this.
Let's have him rush for the central stronghold. Nice. Oh, good job, Shez. Then I can have someone double back and unlock that chest.
All right, here I go.
Go for it, Raphael. Should be nothing stopping you from getting there, so that should be easy enough for you.
I'll give them a fight worthy of a king. Charge!
Oh, geez.
Let's see how this goes.
Huh, didn't expect them to actually show some degree of tactics.
Count on me.
Cool. Alright. Lysithea, you and Shez focus that one.
Got it.
Oh shoot.
Time to make a name for myself.
Ignatz is about to fall.
Key location is in danger.
Crap, missed. Okay. Rip him up.
Come on, follow me.
Actually, at this point, let me see. Yeah, the call might just be to try and rush down the remainder, actually. Yeah. You know what? That might just be my best bet. I don't know how quickly I can reach that. So, yeah, it might just be my best bet to try and end this. Let's go for it. Oh, jeez. Alright, heal up. Grounder, go!
Brilliantly played, young Regan.
Pick up behind us? Those impudent worms! Fine then. I'll put them in the ground myself!
Are you sure that's wise?
Watch closely. I'll go in front.
No problem, I got it.
Alright, now we send Claude to deal with these guys, just to make sure we're good here. As these are still 3. Alrighty. There's Shahid.
You stand in the presence of Shahid the Great, next king of Elmyra.
And I am not impressed with you so far. Okay. Don't give him an inch.
Let's try this.
Alright, now run over here.
Take a breather.
Grounder, go! Oh, perfect. Thank you so much, Hilda.
You fight well for a pack of brutes. No, I won't lose to these rats.
Wonder if anything special... Actually, do I have time to get Claude over here? Yes, I do.
It's my turn. Hey,
no problem.
I'm very curious to see if Claude will have anything interesting to say. Oh wait, did I just...
How dare you challenge me?
Oh, I actually got him down low enough.
I would make my escape if I were you. You're not gonna like what comes next.
You swine! Turn that loathsome face from my sight! In every way, you remind me of my wretch of a brother!
Wait, what?
I will be the end of you one day. I promise you that!
You don't even recognize him?
Shouldn't we go after him?
Nah. At the end of the day, he's still royalty. The last thing we need is some army tromping in here trying to avenge him, you know?
I guess, but why do I get the feeling he's gonna be a thorn in our side for a while now? Well, for a long time, I should say. Oh boy, that's gonna be glorious, isn't it? Once we get to that point.
Looks good on me.
I'm aiming high.
And everybody levels up.
Efforts are paying off.
I feel like I've grown.
Still bulking up.
How many level ups are we gonna run into?
Nobles must be strong.
All of them.
I'm still just a delicate flower, you know.
Alrighty. I'm quite happy with that result.
I fought, and I won.
Of course it was Claude given everything else. Oh hey, Claude mastered his class. Nice. You can switch him off to something different now.
Another trick up the old sleeve.
I'll master this. Glad I haven't been wasting my time.
I bet this'll come in handy.
Okay, new iron sword. Plenty of good stuff. Cool.
We did it! We won! We held the locket.
Honestly, I expected more of a struggle.
So did I, honestly. I wonder how this is gonna play out in future, because there's no way that we've seen the last of Shahid.
For some reason, the Almirans just didn't have the fight in them. If they were serious about beating us, we probably would have found our backs against the wall.
What matters is that we're safe, and no one from our house was killed.
Thanks to Holst! He was out there taking on thousands of soldiers all by himself!
I don't think it was actually thousands, although I agree, it was an impressive sight.
Shame we didn't get to see him use Freikugel, or, well, which is a very special weapon for House Goneril. That would have been real cool. You know what, I'll be humble in this moment.
I can see why he's Lester's greatest warrior. I only hope I can reach that kind of skill someday.
If you're setting the bar at Holst, I guess I'd better aim high too. I mean, being a fellow merc and all.
Kinda nuts to think the Almiran Prince personally led their army against us.
From what I've heard, he's vying with the others for the throne. That kind of motive makes people dangerous. We'd best stay on our toes.
You think? I felt like we did a pretty good job of slamming the door in his face just now. If it's a throne he's after, we just kicked him a little further away from it. An embarrassing loss like this ought to deter any other siblings from trying the same stunt.
If they're reasonable people, which is a big if.
Oh no, here we go. Cyril, where are you? We need you to sort out Hilda again.
You should trade places with my brother for a while and see how fun it is to keep chasing the Almirans away.
You know what? You're right. I'm sorry.
Huh?
We let House Goneril do all the heavy lifting, which isn't fair. And it isn't how you lead. On behalf of my house, I apologize.
Oh, right. I forgot you're technically representing your grandfather here.
Technically?
You came through with speedy reinforcements, and for that, I'm grateful. Also, Margrave Edmund showed me your budget for restorations to the locket. I hear you personally intervened to make sure the funds were secured. Very thorough, and very helpful. Between that and your impressive tact on the battlefield, the Alliance will be in good hands once you take the reins.
Hey, it's an honor to be accepted by a man as valiant as you. I think we'll get along just fine.
Indeed.
That we will.
Glad to hear it. So now that the battle's over, I want to feast until I burst. Come on, let's all go toast to Lester's bright future.
Good call.
Whew, I'm so stuffed I can barely move. That Holst sure knows how to throw a party.
Just don't eat any weird mushrooms that he gives you. For no reason at all. Not drugs, just he always eats poisoned mushrooms for some reason. There's more than one paralogue from the first game where he eats a bad mushroom and you have to defend the locket.
That's for sure. The nobles would treat us to a meal every now and then back when I was a merc. But it was never anything like this. Thanks for arranging it, Lord Future Leader.
Come on, don't call me that. We're just classmates. Actually, you know what? I take that back. We can do better than classmates.
What do you mean?
Once we're done with the Officers Academy, I was thinking you might join me in Leicester for a while. I may have Regan blood, but I grew up about as far from nobility as you can get. I tend to get the full, who's this upstart treatment around Leicester, so I could use someone reliable at my side. You're hunting a band of mercenaries, right? Well, maybe we can leverage my family's influence to track them down. And then you can do whatever it is you need to do.
Seems like a solid offer. Better than staying pent up in the academy at any rate.
What's your angle, Claude? You've always got an angle.
Why me? There are plenty of skilled students you could choose from.
Thought we'd been over this. I'm an outsider, and so are you. That makes us two peas in the wrong pie. Plus, we work well together.
In that case, I'm in. I need to find those mercenaries and repay what's owed.
Glad to have you.
As the representative leader of the Alliance, Claude narrowly defends Fodlan's locket from Prince Shahid and the Omirans, but the future of the Alliance remains in jeopardy. Meanwhile, a power struggle breaks out in the capital of the Adrestian Empire, and a revolt over the right of succession takes root in the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Realizing the troubles of Fodlan will fall squarely on her young students' shoulders, Archbishop Rhea closes the Officers' Academy and permits her charges to return home.
And now the real fight begins.
Golden wildfire. To war.
So how's Lester getting thrown into this?
It is the end of 1181. 2 years have passed since the Officers' Academy closed its doors. Claude has inherited the leadership of Lester and toils to unite the nobles in the region. With Edelgard ruling as Emperor of Adrestia and Dimitri sitting on the throne in Fargus, the three former schoolmates are striking out as the next generation of leaders. A new era is dawning in Fodlan, and much teeters at the brink of great change. Edelgard declares war against the Central Church, causing the first tremor of a major upheaval.
Hey, thanks for coming. Sorry to make you wait. I couldn't get out of there any sooner.
So what exactly is Claude's interest going to be in what's happening? Because with the Blue Lines and Black Eagle routes, it seems that we're going to be directly involved in this power struggle that Edelgard is sparking, but I'm very curious to see how the Alliance will be affected by all this.
You're looking kind of worse for the wear. Is running the Alliance really that rough?
Yeah, well, you know what they say. What doesn't kill you, but enough about me. How are things with you? Mercenary work keeping you busy?
Hardly. I came to Regan territory expecting steady work from your house, you know. But it still hasn't materialized. How's a merc supposed to make a living like this? Doesn't matter how much I train my sword arm if there's nothing to swing it at.
Right. Sorry about that. I had a feeling your talents were going to waste here.
Oh, he had a feeling, did he? Where were those feelings while we were left high and dry for these last 2 years?
Oh boy. I did not expect this kind of hostility. To be fair, the other two house leaders had much clearer plans, but the Alliance is a much different beast.
I've been getting by guarding the local inns and all, but I'm at the end of my rope here. You mind if I move on? I hear there's plenty of work in the south for a guy like me.
Whoa, slow down there, friend. Why do you think I asked you here? I'm ready to make you an official offer.
And there it is, just as I expected.
Huh, so war is coming then.
That's right. The new Emperor of Adrestia seems determined to bring a fight to the rest of Fodlan. And many along our southern border are worried she'll come after the Alliance. Hence, all these meetings to plan our response. Are you familiar with the Lester Roundtable?
Not much. Just that they're meetings held by some stuffy Alliance nobles.
You'd get along with Yuri.
That's basically it. The Alliance crowns no king and bows to no emperor. So instead, we just have a bunch of meetings when we want to get something done.
Yeah, that works out so well, doesn't it?
Every last detail of Alliance policy and strategy has to be worked out and agreed upon by the 5 great lords at the Roundtable conferences. Day after day, we go round and round, arguing and bickering over this or that. And as each of the lords only truly cares about their own skin, we never actually reach a decision on anything.
No wonder you look like you've been put through the ringer. Guess being a noble's not all fun and games.
You could say that again. And while we sit around twiddling our collective thumbs, the Empire and their army could be right on our doorstep. Nevertheless, I'll find a way to convince the other lords that they need to commit to deploying their troops. The real problem is what happens after. Armies need commanders, and those commanders need to be exceptional warriors that we can rely on.
You're not gonna ask me to lead Alliance troops, are you?
You, my friend, hit the nail on the head. I want you fighting alongside me as one of the Alliance's commanders.
Hold on. I'm not a noble, though. I'm not even a knight.
Who cares about titles? Isn't this why you came here in the first place?
I came here to help you, as a mercenary. I never thought I'd be commanding troops.
Look, you'll be well compensated for your efforts. And you can do this. I know you can. What do you say?
Hey, if there's money to be made swinging my sword around, I'm there. My coin purse will be happy about it too. Plus, it's not like I have anything better to do.
Besides hunting down the Ashen Demon?
I knew you wouldn't let me down. I have high hopes for you, my friend. Now then, looks like I've got a contract to draw up.
Look who's here! It's been forever! Did you do something with your hair?
Nope, I'm literally the only one who hasn't changed in this bunch.
Nah, probably just lost some weight since you last saw me.
You must not be eating enough. Those arms are like chicken bones.
I imagine you've been doing a lot of mercenary work. You probably haven't had time for proper meals, what with the way things have been going.
Time's not the issue here. Money is. And it's been really quiet in the Alliance, despite what's been going on elsewhere. The last 2 years have been hard on us mercenaries. It's not easy to land jobs when there's nobody to fight.
Sounds like that's all gonna change at least. So, what are you all doing here?
At the last Roundtable conference, each of the 5 Great Lords agreed to contribute soldiers and officers to the Alliance army.
That's why I'm here. I'm guessing it's the same for you, Marianne?
Yes. My adoptive father sent me.
I'm in the same boat. Count Gloucester arranged my transfer.
Ah, so you got stuck as a knight under his watch?
Oh, that's right. You're doing the whole knight thing for Lawrence's father now.
Oh hey, I was right.
Raphael, didn't I hear your family started an inn? What are you doing here?
Claude sent me a letter asking me to come, and there was no way I'd miss this.
Same here. I guess Claude wanted to get all the golden deer back together, huh?
That pretty much sums it up. There's no way I'm getting through this war without friends I trust by my side.
And there's Claude. Now our little reunion's complete.
Well, we are missing Lawrence.
Yeah, Count Gloucester sent one of his newest knights in Lawrence's place.
Yes. I suppose I should apologize for that.
I have no doubt Lawrence has his hands full protecting the border right about now.
Wait, which border?
And I'm guessing you're not exactly thrilled to see me instead of my brother.
For the time being, I've asked Holst to see to our defenses in case Elmira decides to take another run at our borders. Besides, I'm not about to let the Empire see our best card on the first play. It's always been my plan to have you all here, and I'm sure we'll be reunited with Lawrence before long.
Why would you want to be reunited with Lawrence, though, given how antagonistic he is towards you?
After all, we'll be passing through Gloucester territory very shortly.
Oh?
The Aramid River serves as the border between the Alliance and Empire. I imagine we'll want to fortify its banks and close off the Great Bridge of Myrden. That is the plan. Yes, Claude?
That's right. There are many large bridges spanning the Aramid, but the terrain on the eastern bank is less than ideal. The Great Bridge of Myrden is the only one suitable for crossing into the Alliance with a significant military force. So if the Empire's looking to attack us, blockading the Great Bridge will severely limit their options. Of course, that means the enemy will do everything in their power to take control of it. So, while I'm happy to see you all again, I'm afraid we don't have time to reminisce.
He's right. We need to get ready to move out.
No pressure on us. No pressure on us whatsoever. Oh wait, we're getting Failnaught? Oh, and Freikugel? Ooh. This'll be fun. Although, to be fair, the kingdom gets all the fun weapons. Your tent is rather nice, isn't it? I suppose it pays to be a commander. You said it. Things are totally different here compared to all the small-time outfits I used to run with. Now I've got my own space where I can kick back and keep all my stuff in order. This probably means they expect a lot from you. More than your title implies, I would imagine.
That reminds me.
Yeesh, this camp is something else. Did you see how many merchants we've got?
How tiresome.
Are you finished sightseeing yet? I believe I heard your employer calling for you. No pressure then. Alright. We're getting Shamir? Oh, okay, that's why. Temporarily parted ways with Lawrence, some units being new equipment. Alright, cool. War is such a human enterprise. In that sense, we are very much the same as those on the other side. But we cannot coexist, so we are determined to kill each other. I suppose that's the nature of this beast. Indeed. Looks like the layout is the same as it is for the Kingdom and Empire squads. I guess it's just a matter of making sure that there's at least some similarity. If only to help us keep things in order when we switch between routes.
Excuse me.
I still can't believe the Empire is gonna invade the Alliance. I have so many friends there. I don't want to have to fight them. What's gonna happen to Lester? Or all of Fodlan for that matter? Good question. Oh, we finally got the Golden Deer together again, and now a war's on our doorstep.
Hello.
Oh, but maybe that's exciting for you, since you're a mercenary and all.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't exactly hoping for a war. But yeah, it can be tough for mercenaries if things are a little too peaceful.
Huh.
Sounds like a pretty sad profession then. I wish we could just have peace forever. War is such a pain. That's one way to look at it. Oh hey, book. Ah, Directory of Information on each region within the Lester Alliance. As it contains no confidential information, and it can be viewed and checked out freely. So, we've got Regan. Anything interesting that I don't know? That's the next question. Markish Shades. I don't think I've seen that word. Actually, wait, Daphne, I forget. Well, aren't we gonna see Judith at one point then, I wonder? Legathon. That one I'm not familiar with. Small mountainous Viscounty with no notable products. Albany I've heard. Step over for pilgrims on their way to the monastery. Burgundy? What's that? The eastern gateway to the monastery. Interesting. What are you up to, Marianne?
Oh.
Oh, goddess.
Yeah.
Praying to the goddess again, huh? Must be rough for you nobles, having to follow your family's orders all the time. No, it's fine. I wouldn't be any use to my adoptive father if I stayed at home anyway. But I do not want to take part in this war. I couldn't bear to hurt someone else. Yeah, that sounds about right. And yet here we are anyway. Luckily, you can be the healing magic person. Is it true the Empire is going to invade Lester? There's no way to do business if the towns and villages get destroyed. This is life and death for us merchants.
I would appreciate it.
Please, do whatever it takes to drive them out. We'll provide you with whatever wares we can, of course. Oh, what's this? Letter from the Abyss Keeper. It's been a while. As usual, I have something to report again today. I mentioned the Ashen Wolves before, right? Oh yeah, we've seen this. Huh. I don't know if that's the same letter as before, but maybe they're just trying to set up that they eventually join us no matter which route. I heard about this place where there's always something going on. I'm talking about Abyss, right underneath Garreg Mach. Those who can't bear the light of day live down there. One of my childhood friends works as their gatekeeper. I hope they're alright. What, you don't believe me? Got a letter from them right here. Wait, where'd it go? I might have passed being an apprentice, but I'm definitely still a novice mercenary. So I'll just keep putting in the work and making my way up. For now.
Right on.
Yeah, and I'll be cheering you on. Thanks, but you better not slack off if you don't want me surpassing you. I'll get all the experience I can until I become the best mercenary around. Speaking of mercenaries. Now, let me get closer.
Oh, it's you.
Hey, Commander. You look like you've been through the ringer. Not that that's unusual. What say we drink ourselves silly till we have to fight? Everyone will be more inclined to do so if you lead the charge. If only we could get away with that. Hey, Shamir.
Need something?
What? Is it odd that I'm here? My contract with the Knights of Seros ended. I'm back to being a mercenary. Why not renew the contract? You should have been able to renew your contract. Why didn't you? I'm not a devout believer. It wasn't where I belonged. Or at least that's how I felt.
And that's it.
As of now, I'm a regular mercenary, just like you. Looking forward to us working together. Alrighty then. See how that plays out. Hey, Ignatz. When the Officers' Academy shut down, I thought my path to knighthood had closed as well. But thanks to Lawrence, I'm now officially a Knight of House Gloucester. Good for you. And now you have the opportunity to see all your old classmates again. Indeed. I don't think I'd be here if I hadn't become a knight.
I can do this.
I've been training all I can these past 2 years. I'm sure I'll be of use. Alrighty, I look forward to seeing that.
Are you busy?
Lord Acheron's territory covers a strategic location on the northern side of the Great Bridge of Myrddin. The man has an unfavorable reputation, however. The Alliance should have joint control of the bridge, but he collects tolls from any who use it. Rumor has it he also hires ruffians to attack the villages of neighboring nobles. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Actually, it's in line with how things play out in Three Houses.
A moment of your time.
Between you and me, I heard the Empire's real goal is to dismantle the Central Church. That's why they restored the Southern Church's authority out of the blue. It's pretty tough to swallow, even if they aren't rejecting the Church of Seros as a whole. I do wonder what their aim is by doing that.
If I may.
House Gloucester and House Phlegethon guard the area around the Great Bridge of Myrddin. Count Gloucester is rather eccentric, but I'm more concerned about Viscount Phlegethon. They call him the Weather Vane for a reason. He's liable to betray us at the slightest breeze.
Basically.
Remember to keep your guard up if you ever meet the man by the name of Acheron Leth Phlegethon. Oh, Acheron, that's why. Okay, everything makes sense now. Will do, Lysithea. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Why do I get the feeling he's gonna be our first opponent once we're actually able to play the proper version? Alright, let's go ahead and see the achievements real quick. Nice.
Any result's a good result.
Please, listen.
With Claude being so young, there had been talk of appointing a different noble to be leader of the Alliance. Apparently Count Gloucester had been brewing various schemes to that regard behind closed doors. But he couldn't secure the other nobles' cooperation, so his plans fizzled out in the end. After all, he is the only one who would profit from making himself Alliance leader. So why would they go for Claude, though, in that case? Wonder what he was able to offer that Gloucester wasn't.
Got a minute?
There you are, Shez. Let me give you the rundown of our plan.
How's that?
Take a look at this map. Take a look at this photograph? No. Our camp is located right over here. And we're headed to the Great Bridge of Myrddin, which is here. The thing is, the territories in between are having trouble keeping order. We can't pass through with things as they are now.
Long story short,
we'll need to drive out the bandits to secure a safe route to the bridge. Yep. Make sure you're fully prepared. You don't want to regret it later. It might be worth it to check out the training grounds or marketplace.
I'm counting on you.
Feel free to use them to improve your weapons and get ready for battle. Yep, as before. Alright, register of prominent nobles. Yep. House Regan. Yep. Pretty much everything on House Regan, and then it goes into the others. House Honorable, yep. Cordelia, which is Lysithea's house. Gloucester, which is Lawrence's. Edmund, which is where Mariette hails from. And Daphnel, which is one of the, well, it's a house that broke off between, well, it's a, I'm trying to think, how do I describe it? Let's see, House Galatea in the Kingdom is an offshoot of it. That's probably the best way to describe it. And they also got the Hero's Relic from there, so they got the cool weapon. Lucky for us once we get to the Blue Lions route. Hey, Raphael. If Lester's in danger, then it's time for my muscles to show the enemy who's boss. Good thing I kept working out after school ended.
You're kidding.
You've been working out this whole time? Talk about dedication. Was it because you thought something like this might happen? Nah, my muscles just wanted attention, and you know I can't say no to them.
How about that?
You're in pretty good shape yourself, but it's too bad you're so skinny. You want to train with me sometime. What, is that what you're gonna make me do now? Don't mind me while I walk through your firing range.
Right.
I don't really get what's going on, but the more work the better. I'll gladly fight if it means not worrying about where my next meal is coming from. That's one way to think about it. Before we get too far with training, though... Let's see, how do I move around again? Ah, here we are. Let's go to the merchant first. Grab some intermediate seals.
I carry a little of everything here. You've got an eye for quality, friend.
There we are. And we've got all the gifts and such that we can hand around to build up support level, which I'll worry about later. What's over this way? Oh yeah, this is the blacksmith.
Welcome.
Nothing too interesting yet.
Come back soon.
Hopefully there'll be more interesting stuff once the full game is out. Okay, so class upgrades. Alrighty. So pretty much everyone can get something new if I'm not mistaken, apart from Shez. Okay, so we still gotta work on that. So Clive has got Wyvern Master? Interesting that it's called Wyvern Master instead of just Wyvern Rider. Wonder why. Either way, I guess I'll keep him on Wyvern for now, given that that's what he'll prefer long term. What else can people learn? Nothing yet, by the looks of it, apart from Shamir already as an archer. So the rest will get there in time, I just need to start training him up. Okay, so we have 2 units square pairing off. Let's see, I'm pretty sure this is for class experience specifically. We'll have Shez we'll have Shez in almost every battle, so I guess for now we can focus on getting base classes worked out. Although Lysithea will be pretty easy to hash out by just going to by taking her on one of the battles we'll be doing before the main story missions. So we'll have Leonie and let's see. Oh, there's Ace. Wait a minute, her only A supports are with Shez and Raphael? That's odd. Wonder why that is. Alright, we'll go ahead and focus on that one then. And then... let's see, we'll go ahead and pair Claude with someone. What are his A supports? Marianne, Lysithea, and Hilda. So Shez should just be expected to be A support no matter what. I guess we'll throw Marianne into the fray, given that she hasn't been... since she hasn't taken to the field yet. And then we've got... I guess we'll throw Ignatz in as well. What's he got? So his A supports are Raphael and Marianne. Okay, makes sense. I guess we'll just do Hilda then in the meantime. Oh yeah, and I also have to worry about weapon advantage as well. Well, we can always shake things around the next time. Let's see how far they get with this one.
Thanks to you, that went really well.
Oh nice, they both mastered the beginner classes. Looks like Marianne's got a ways to go.
Getting stronger.
I had this power within me all the while?
I bet this'll come in handy.
I think it's making sense now.
Learning the ability Trust? Oh boy.
Time to work you into shape.
Okay. So now that we've got intermediates that we can learn, let's see. So Hilda prefers Brigand instead of Armored Knight. That's a kind of a surprise. Alright, we'll go with Brigand first.
I could get behind this.
Alrighty. And then Raphael prefers Brawler. As expected.
Not gonna stop now.
Nice. Then Ignatz prefers Archer, as expected. Given that we'll have Claude be taking the Wyvern path, that makes sense.
I should make the most of this.
There we go. Anyone else? Leone. Huh. I can make you into a Pegasus Knight, can't I? So you're going the Cavalier path then. Alright. I guess someone has to instead of Lawrence.
This is great.
And then Shamir. Well, you're staying on Archer for now, so there we are. Alright, let's shake things up. Let's see, we'll keep Marianne and Claude as they are. Do I want to shake up any of this, though? Yeah, you can have these two go at it for a little bit. Actually, both of them get a class bonus. Nice. That swaps those around. That gonna be okay? Support level B. Yeah, it's fine. Actually, you know what? Let's throw Lysithea in just... Well, actually, no. With how close that is, no, that's not worth it. Hilda, though. Actually, we'll put Marianne in. Then Claude. That gonna be okay? Yeah, that'll be fine, actually. Although... Lysithea is so close, I probably want to work on something else first. Yeah, this should be fine. Not a high support level, but that should be fine.
You can do it, Marianne. I'm rooting for you. Are you not going to train at all, Hilda? I learned a lot. Thank you.
Nice.
I think it's making sense now.
Alright, now that we're at that stage, let's put Marianne into this class.
I never pictured this for myself.
There we go. Can't throw Lawrence into the fray just yet, but that's okay. Is there anyone else I need to get out of standard? Well, looks like Lysithea is the only one I can do that with for now. I guess I'll keep things as they are then, unless I want to throw someone else. We'll just have Leone and Claude square off.
Well, we got through it in one piece.
There we go.
Training can be the
And now the cat's being loud.
victory and
I don't know if that came through the... Actually, it might have come through, because I've got my mic set pretty high right now.
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
There we go. Now I just... Actually, I'm pretty sure I should put in a bit of... Yeah, I should probably level up people a little bit.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Level up. Because I want to throw... Let's see. Yeah, let's get Marianne up.
I'm feeling confident now.
Who else should I throw in? Oh yeah, Lysithea, because she's going to be joining us in the next bout.
I aspire to improve.
Nice. Alright, that should be enough for now.
You
can always focus on S ranking everything later. Alright, marching orders.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Alright. Let's take a look at what the war map is. So I gotta go to this one first. And I'll need to finish this out before I can collect rewards from there. Okay, bandits are sitting on a stockpile of supplies after raiding nearby villages. Alright. We're grossly underleveled for it, but it's not like I can level up much further given that Shez is our max right now. So like, Scythia's definitely going to be in play. Alright, and now I've got two-player mode if I can ever find someone to join me. Yeah, this should be a fine arrangement. Let's see, we're mostly up against fighters. Leone might struggle a little bit as a result, but that's okay. She can find a use against the brawlers, hopefully. Although, actually, I'm not sure how... Oh yeah, she'll find a use. And then Shez can cover what Leone can't. Alright, that works. Let's get in there.
The fight starts now.
Don't expect to be able to rank it. Well, S-rank this, but...
You can count on me. Allow me to aid you.
Got it. I'll fight alongside.
Yeah, we can win this.
Oh wow, and a base captain is taking that much. Well, he's taking this much to knock over. This is gonna be tough. Well, let's get in there and have some fun. We've got Leone as an adjutant, so that should help a little. Ow, shoot. Need to be careful. Freeze them both. Oh hey, nice.
Yeah, not bad.
Alright, get him. Wow, still not down? Alright, so Leone sometimes augments her attacks with fire. Got it.
Yeah, right.
Ooh, nice. That should be the end of this group. I should probably focus on this to start. Actually, who are you fighting right now? Doesn't look like anyone. Go over here. Good work.
The stronghold's ours.
Enemy reinforcements, huh?
We'll lose our chance if we don't find some way to retaliate.
Not a problem.
Alright, you go in there.
Nope. No problem. I got it. All right, take it down. Sorry.
Oh, nice. Perfect dodge there. Alright, turn it around so we can... Alright, now that we've got this, let's see if we can knock you a little closer to these guys, and now we murder. Boom! Not quite down, huh?
Watch closely.
Ow, that's a lot of damage. Alright, Nosferatu. Well, Miasma. Alright, that knocks one down. Outright. Thank you, Claude.
Shall we take up position here?
Are we changing places?
Please find it in your heart to help me.
I'll fight alongside you.
Where is this? Where's the Alliance soldier? Is he just over here? No. I wonder what's being referred to.
Let's try
Oh, well.
this.
You can always have Claude just go in this direction in the meantime.
I'll back you up.
Actually, here, maybe I can find the... Let's see, where is it? Battle details. Missions. Defeat 300 enemies? Okay, it's just defeat 300 enemies. Oh, jeez. Okay, you're bothering me.
Let's show them how mercenaries fight.
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
Not quite done, huh?
Too easy.
Alright. Open him up.
You're pretty useful sometimes.
Alright, that's one down. Ow. Switch off. There we go. Down you go.
Gotta keep pushing myself.
Another one. Another one's ours. Nice. On you. It needs to be a little closer for that one to be effective, huh? Good to know. How we doing? Oh, nice. Better than I expected. Wait, Claude's in trouble. Let's send Leone in that direction then.
Appreciate it.
Whoops. Not what I meant to do. This is the button I wanted. Spiral shot. Knock him around a little. Oh, jeez. Alright, let's see how many enemies we get with this one. Probably not that many, though. Alright, let's get someone a little more effective against this specific group. Alright, that side mission's done. We got the 500 we need for S ranks, so we just need to win now. And bam!
I have to fall back.
I hope that works. Probably best to hold this position, right?
There we go.
Looks like we got a live one. Time to get in there and fight.
Okay, just have one more unit to defeat. Alright, let's get him. And it's a... Oh, that's actually perfect for me. Oh, perfect.
Great work.
Boom.
I know you can do even more.
Should be easy pickings. Open them up. Stop blocking already. Okay, that's been broken. Should be easy enough. Bam! Maybe I did S-rank this one. I'll not say no if I did.
Victory moves us closer to our desired future.
There we go. Nice. Didn't even have to go off stream for that one.
Yeah, not bad.
Bodes well.
One step closer to my goal.
Gotta keep pushing myself.
I won't let myself stop here.
Very good.
Hey, a new power. All right.
Another trick up the old sleeve.
Glad I haven't been wasting my time.
There we go. Excellent. Alrighty, how much more do I want to do for today? Empire strategy resources, yep.
Two years ago, I never would have imagined we'd be fighting a war like this.
I'm with you there, but it's actually quite the lucky break for you.
How do you mean?
When a war breaks out, every mercenary in the land starts crawling out of the woodwork. And with all your associates here, you should have a large enough force to take on you-know-who.
Gerald's mercenaries. Yeah, good point.
And then you can give them their just desserts or die trying.
Could have done without that last part, thanks.
Relax, relax. You know I'm on your side. Our destinies are forever intertwined.
Do we have an understanding then?
Oh?
I understand your request, but I make no promises to honor it at this time. Pardon my candor, but you have yet to earn my confidence. I shall observe how this war progresses and then make the decision myself. Now, good day to you.
What kind of response is that?
Oh, Father.
The current Alliance leader and I have finished our discussion. I will be taking my leave now.
Everything okay, Claude? That seemed tense.
On the contrary, our conversation couldn't have been more pleasant. Count Gloucester is always a delight.
You liar.
If that was meant to be a joke, you will note that I am not laughing.
Lawrence, it's been far too long. I'm glad to see you're safe and well.
Yes, well, I doubt I will be either of those things for much longer. The Imperial Army has begun its march northward. Incidentally, what were you discussing with my father?
Oh, you know, just what the Lords should do in the unlikely event that the Imperial Army crosses into Alliance territory.
And how did my father respond?
With a whole lot of words, but not a lot of clarity.
Hardly surprising. My father does not even share his innermost thoughts with me. And I am his heir.
Lawrence, let me ask you something. Would you go along with his decisions no matter what?
What exactly do you mean?
Say, for example, if your father pledged his allegiance to the Empire, would you follow suit?
Oh. Do you think Count Gloucester's going to betray us, Claude?
Of course not. It's just a hypothetical.
Then why ask?
Well, then that's a serious what if. Almost sounds like you're trying to provoke Lawrence.
No, it is quite all right. In fact, it is a perfectly reasonable query, given my father's actions as of late.
And yet, you don't sound like you're too happy to say that.
However, my father takes tremendous pride in being one of the 5 great lords of the Alliance. He would not betray us to the Empire lightly. I, for one, still have faith in him.
I won't deny that your father is a great man, Lawrence.
Great doesn't mean good, though.
I just wish he regarded me with anywhere near the same level of esteem.
Well, at least we've got him around now. Well, Lawrence around. Which means I should be able to throw him at combat now. Okay. So let's take a look at the surveying spots. You freed a farming village from bandit control. Villagers give you a gift in return. Oh, nice. Can hand that to somebody else now to build up support. You arrive at the rendezvous point arranged for the Allied army.
Right. Of course.
The enemy is utilizing a cluster formation. In that case, I have the perfect strategy in mind. I'll go give the archers their orders. Ooh. So, strategies. Sometimes we had based on information acquired from a surveying spot. Okay. So that's how they convince us to go to all of these points, even if I don't necessarily have to go to all of them. The enemy has already retreated from here. Ooh, building materials.
Got a sec?
Hey, Shez! What do you have to say for yourself?
Let's see.
Sorry to bug you when you're so busy, but I'm in a bit of a bind.
Pretty please.
We don't have enough people to keep up with all the tasks around camp. Would you mind volunteering? You should talk to the chore master about volunteering when you have a moment. Alrighty then. May as well run over here and see who wants to talk first. It's probably Lawrence. Yep. I see you are here as well, Shez. Has House Regan hired you as a mercenary?
I have a request.
War could erupt at any moment. You must be prepared to spring into action.
Right on.
Oh, I've been ready. So ready, in fact, that I'm tired of waiting. Well, that is most encouraging. I expect to see that confidence on the battlefield as well. However, as the heir to a high-ranking noble family, I shall be the one making the greatest name for myself. I suggest you remember that. If you insist, Lawrence. Alrighty, let's see what chores await. I'm looking for volunteers to help around the camp. Alrighty.
Care to make yourself useful?
Interesting that managing the pantry is only ideal for Marianne. I wonder who else we could get that might be okay with that. Still, I need to build up this, so may as well start here. Even if these two aren't going to get along doing it. Why are you sweeping the grass?
Got nothing to worry about with the two of you on the job.
I could not possibly entrust you with work such as this, Claude. I shall take care of everything.
You don't think I can handle it, do you? But I guess this really is more your thing.
Oh, that worked out.
Would you not say this was a resounding success?
Sure seems like it. But I bet you could handle it fine on your own next time.
Alright. Boost and allies morale. More full the morale gauge, the more damage they deal to enemies. And if a unit's HP reaches 0 during battle, the morale will go down 1 tier. Alrighty.
Oh, yay!
Thanks so much for all your help. Want to have some tea now that everything's finished? Oh, wait, maybe it's mealtime already. Speaking of, you've been a mercenary for a long time, right? What kind of food did you use to eat? Well, I usually make my own food, so...
Oh, definitely!
Really? Wow, I had no idea. Now you just have to make something for me. That's okay, right? We've got some ingredients here if you need any. Feel free to use them. Alrighty then. Guess they gotta introduce that next, right?
Hunger is the true enemy.
Don't have resources for that yet. Well, we'll go with this then. Who likes it? Only one person? Really? Is there anyone who likes 2 of it? Well, 2 people who like something? Really? So it's just gonna be Leone and somebody else then, huh? Well, let's grab somebody else. But you know what? Hilda seemed interested, so here we go anyway. Okay, now you're just saying perfect just to stroke my ego, make me go here more often.
Hey, this is great. I bet anyone would love this stuff.
Thanks. I love this. Your instincts are good, but you might want to brush up on your cooking skills.
Bruh. Okay, there we go.
Amazing.
Way better than I expected immediately after you insult my cooking. Thanks, Hilda. And then we can also hand stuff around, as per usual. And it looks like I unblocked the support conversation by doing all of that. Excellent. Now, do I save the support conversations for the end, or do I just scatter them about?
What is it?
What's up? You need something?
Oh, thanks.
Alrighty. Well, that sure kept me busy. Maybe we should head out to the next battle soon? Oh wait, you've got more conversations.
You know...
Hey, I got some new information. I'll fill the others in later, but for now, know that the Empire rejected the Central Church's authority.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Long story short...
In layman's terms, Edelgard's picking a fight with Rhea, the Archbishop. She claims the Central Church has forced its own self-serving doctrine upon the people of Fodlan, and that they abuse their authority by meddling in other governments and profiting off their position. Long story short, Edelgard says she won't stand for it anymore. Huh. Well, regardless of whether that's all true, it's got nothing to do with the Alliance, right? I wouldn't say that. The Central Church is headquartered at Garreg Mach, and the fastest way to get there is straight through Alliance territory. So far, the Empire hasn't tried to negotiate with us at all, which means they plan to force their way through here. Edelgard might be hoping she can vanquish both the Alliance and the Kingdom in one go, and rebuild Fodlan from the ground up.
The nerve.
But we're not just going to roll over. If they want to fight, we've got no choice but to give it to them. Lucky us. Oh, actually, there's more than one conversation. May as well see to all of them, then. I'll at least get my voice a break.
Hey, Claude. Looks like you had another one of those meetings. You finally finished?
For today, yeah. But we're picking up right where we left off tomorrow.
That's a lot of talking. What could possibly call for that much discussion?
Well, first, we need to settle on a direction for the Alliance. And then come all the pesky little details.
Why do I get the feeling those details are where the devil show up? Well, the devil is in the details, so I get that's where all the problems start arising.
All responsibilities need to be doled out fairly, but each territory has different resources and different circumstances, you know?
Yeah, Margrave Edmund tends to give more money, and then others have to give more soldiers.
So it's tricky to figure out what's really fair. There's no one answer that works across the board.
And everybody squabbles over it, right?
But you're their leader. Can't you just make a bunch of decisions and get it over with?
No can do, I'm afraid. I may be the leader, but I'm still just one of the 5 great lords. Sure, I may be the idea man, but I don't have the authority to enforce anything on my own. On top of all that, most nobles are experts at focusing on what's good for their own territory instead of what would benefit the Alliance as a whole. When priorities clash, the debates just go around and around in endless circles. Makes me wonder if we'll ever reach a consensus on anything.
Hold on. Do you really think you'll win the war like this? You'll always be on the defensive if you can't act decisively.
I hear you, believe me. The process works much better in times of peace. But since we're at war, it's frustrating to say the least. What's worse is that it's near impossible to get a read on the situation. I don't have the foggiest idea how we're going to overcome this.
How was the Alliance able to break away from the Kingdom then?
Say, mind if I pick your brain? What would you do in my shoes?
What, me? Well, I guess I'd... Just hit him with the old ba-bam, you know? That's the way.
Ba-bam, right. Think you could elaborate on that a little?
Yes, please do. This sounds hilarious.
What I'm saying is, why not just get rid of all the talking?
You mean get rid of the Alliance's council altogether?
Exactly. If you give yourself more authority, then it won't take as long to make decisions. It doesn't even have to be permanent. You could go back to the old way once things are peaceful again.
I have a feeling this is a... Now that I hear this is a very naive way of thinking about it. That's gonna have consequences and knock-on effects.
But I guess that wouldn't go over too well with the other nobles, huh?
Actually, I think you're onto something. Can't say it hasn't crossed my mind before.
Wait, what?
If folks at the Round Table just keep looking out for their own territory's interests, we'll be in a world of hurt if the Alliance is ever invaded. I just wish they could see that.
Whoa, are you seriously considering it, Claude?
Wait, oh wait, there's... Given what I know about your background and given what I know you do in 3 houses, that... Actually, this is in character.
Of course. Unfortunately, the possibility of it actually happening right now is basically zero. But you've given me a lot to chew on. Let's do this again sometime.
Just say the word.
You're being way too nice. Way too nice.
Whew, glad that's finally over.
Oh, hey! Nice job out there.
You too, Hilda. Good to see you back safe and sound. That was one close fight, huh?
You think so? I didn't even break a sweat.
Really? Well, I guess we did have the upper hand for most of it.
We sure did. And yet you still charged headfirst into the most contested part of the battlefield. You know, that's why you end up feeling like every battle is some huge ordeal. It's so unnecessary.
Whoa, hey now. Unnecessary? That's a little harsh. Someone has to get in there and turn the battle in our favor, even if it's dangerous.
I know, but why do you always have to be that someone?
If not me, then who?
Living fast and loose is only gonna land you in an early grave.
Yeah, like Holst. Oh wait, he's still alive.
Well, it's not like I'm trying to live like anything. This is just how mercenaries are. You can't distinguish yourself by hanging around in the back, and if you don't stand out, you don't get paid. People notice you if you do something showy on the front lines, and that can bring in the next job, you know?
You're basically commanding an entire army now? What does recognition matter at this point?
You're probably right. I guess I've just gotten so used to fighting like that, it's hard to change. Aren't there a bunch of mercenaries in Goneril territory? Pretty sure I've heard of a merc company stationed at the throat.
Yeah, we use mercenaries a lot when we're beating back the Almiran army.
Then I'm sure they're the same as me. Haven't you seen them going all hog wild, competing with each other up at the front?
I've never really fought with them, but I can imagine that they're way different from regular knights. My brother is always going on about how some guy from some mercenary company or other died fighting at his side.
No surprise there. The more a merc makes a show of themselves, the easier it is for the enemy to spot them.
Right? And that's exactly why I'm worried about you. You don't have to stress about grabbing attention and getting paid anymore. So just take it easy, okay? We don't want you dying before your time.
Yeah, okay. I'll keep that in mind. It's not like I have a death wish or something. I can't really change my fighting style overnight, but I'll try to keep the recklessness to a minimum. Don't worry.
What, that answer's not good enough for you?
You know, I've never seen a noble worry so much about a mercenary. You just sit back and enjoy the show, alright?
Enjoy the show? Yeah, that sort of talk is so not making me feel any better.
Why are you getting so worked up about this anyway? That's what I don't understand. Oh well, let's see what you two have to say to each other.
Phew, what a workout. Oh, hey, are you here to train too?
Nah, just grabbing something I forgot earlier. Is this normal training time for you, Leone?
Well, yeah. We've been so busy lately, I've had to squeeze it in whenever I can.
Huh. You work hard. For a mercenary.
I'm just starting out in my career, so I can't afford to slack off now. I only started training as a merc after the Officers' Academy closed, remember? Meanwhile, you were one before you even came to the Academy. You've got years of experience on me.
Still, you're skilled, and you've got brains, which means you're more promising than the average rookie.
I hope you're right. I have to distinguish myself at some point, or else I won't be able to face the captain.
You have a captain?
Yep. He visited my village when I was a kid, and I practically begged him to make me his apprentice. I was probably a huge nuisance, but I was so desperate to get out of my village and be independent.
Are you gonna mention him by name? Because that could spawn some interesting conversations.
Gerald treated me like an annoying little brat at first, but eventually, he taught me for real.
Wait, you're actually gonna mention the name. You better have something interesting to say to that, Shez.
He showed me everything. Tricks of the trade, standard training routines, basic strategy. Don't you have a mentor? Someone who showed you the ropes?
A mentor?
Come on, comment on the name.
I do have a mentor, in a sense. you know, someone who occasionally gives me advice and stuff.
Oh wait, you're thinking about Arvel.
That sounds sort of vague, but I guess there can be all kinds of mentors. Either way, you still have loads more experience than me. I need to work hard so I can catch up with you.
Well, if you ever want help from an old pro, just say the word.
Thanks. I'm glad to have a role model I can count on.
Interesting. And that was literally all of them? It was all with Shez? Really? Okay then. Alright then.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
I guess for our last thing, let's see, do I want to try and knock out both of these before leaving, or what time is it? Yeah, I'd probably have time to knock out both. I just realized I didn't give Lysithea another class, did I? Oh yeah, and then there's the energized units thing. Alright, let's see who's energized. Well, I'm not going to want Lysithea in play then, given that she's maxed out that class and I don't have another one for her. Raphael and Ignatz, huh? Let's go build up their experience a little bit before I throw them into the deep end. Oh, an award is available. Let's go check that out too. I don't think they were expecting me to jump back to camp so soon. I'm not used to seeing a long loading screen like this for this game. Although, to be fair, it's not as bad as Three Houses was. Cool. Alright, let's head to the training field.
Time to work you into shape.
Step 1, let's get Lysithea up to up to par? Up to snuff, up to par, whatever. All the same thing.
How striking.
Alright, that should be good for now. So Raphael and Ignatz want to jump in. Let's get them up to snuff.
I'm making my muscles proud!
I want to do my part.
Okay. So Raphael and Ignatz. Who else do I want to throw in? I haven't seen too much from Shamir yet. Let's bolster her a little bit and throw her in alongside. Actually, now the problem is that's an archer that we're throwing alongside another archer. So we've got Brawler, Archer, who else should I throw in? Could throw Leonie into the fray again. Actually, no, we'll throw Hilda in. Make her work.
Yep, definitely stronger now.
Please tell me there's a point where Hilda will say, "You're making me work." Although they haven't leaned into the "oh, woe is me, I'm so lazy" bit yet. At least not that much. Then again, they haven't really had time to lean into that.
How'd it go?
Extra intermediate seal? Nice.
Any result's a good result.
Alright, now let's get back out
Which
there.
battlefield are you headed to?
Alright, let's see. Now we just need to swap people in. Hilda, Raphael,
Show you what I can do.
and Ignatz.
I'm ready anytime.
Perfect. Shez actually isn't all that... well, all that useful for this one. Let's swap things around. Actually, we'll start with Hilda. You can always throw Shez behind someone for now. Although it looks like Ignatz is going to have similar trouble. Alright, here's what we'll do then. We'll have Shez pair up with Raphael, and Ignatz pair up with Hilda. That should make things interesting. Alright, 7 minutes, 530%. Let's get him.
You've got this, everyone. I'll just watch.
Hope this is...
No, you're not allowed to just watch.
I'll lend you a hand, if that's all right.
Not a problem. Let's work to one of those easy wins.
So we've got 2 enemies that we need to dispatch, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, let's do this. Don't worry, I won't slack off. Feel free to do my share of the fighting, too.
Alright, they are leaning into it a little bit. Oh wow, his attack speed is insane. What's Battle Trance?
Let's take them by storm.
What's this do? Okay, so it's a rush down. Alright, cool. Thank you, Shez. Ow! Scum. Switch off so I don't have to use the vulnerary yet. Alright, Blizzard, go! And down you go. Don't let the soldiers and their allies reach the Port Town Meeting Hall? That's gonna be tough. Especially at my level. Alright, ground him.
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
Alright, Hilda should be able to keep him occupied for a little bit. Ooh, the Pegasus Knights are distracting for me. To an extent.
Looks like you got one tough fight on your hands.
Yeah,
You go for that one.
My apologies, but we require immediate support.
Alrighty then.
That's enough, right?
Alright, open him up. Okay, that should let me shred these guys easily enough, and done.
I'm dragging the other step.
Not a problem.
Alright, the Pegasi aren't up against... Oh shit! Crap, there's an archer. Kill that one quickly.
Oh, we can skip my turn, you know.
Swinging Fury. Let's see what this looks like. Nice. And luckily, you get the Hero's Relic, which means you get to hit like hell. Nice. Alright, that's one side objective down.
That went perfectly. All thanks to me, of course.
Huh? Phlegathon Officer? Wait, why was that in quotations? Returning axe, what's that do? Okay, basically acts as a boomerang. Alright, knock this one out, then run over to Shez.
Yeah, let's do this. Don't worry.
There we go.
You hear?
Alright, open him up. And focus on the archer, since that's the most dangerous one for the Pegasus Knight. Ooh, opportunity.
We'll hit him as one. Did you see that?
Boom. Alright, that should at least kill the archer. Probably not the Cavalier too, but still, progress.
I'm getting stronger.
Alright, switch off.
Retreat. What's next?
Alright, Hilda. Let's have you go for this guy.
Do this. Don't worry.
Alright, that knocks you off balance, and then we just hit you a bunch. Oh yeah, I did deploy Ignatz, didn't I?
Can't fight like this. I'm bleeding all over the place.
Alright, just in case.
Switching it up, huh?
Ow! Rude sir! Rude sir! You're gonna pay for that. How we doing? Oh shoot, I can't take any more damage. Which probably means I'm not gonna S-rank this then, given the circumstances. As it's really hard to keep damage from being applied, especially to allies. Definitely took too many hits this round.
Alright, here I go.
Alright, who's the end? May as well just focus on completing this and focus on S-ranking off stream.
Can't fight like this. I'm bleeding all over the place.
That's enough, right?
Alright. Down you go.
Get used to me trying this much.
Nice one.
Alright, where's our primary objective? So, Phlegathon officer, that's somewhere. Ah, it's over there.
Yeah, let's do this. Don't worry, I won't slack off.
Alright, here I go.
May as well have Raphael go in that direction too.
There's no...
No need to fret.
Alright, the Pegasus Knights have gathered. Alright, at least that side mission's done. Should get a hefty amount of gold from that. Alright, let's get this guy. There we are.
Let's finish this! What do you think of this?
You're asking
I'm
me?
pissed now.
Here's the finisher.
Bring it!
Alright. Open him up to get stunned out. Hopefully I can get enough. Come on. Go down already. Not much more. Okay. Probably cut it really close with damage. I suppose we'll see before too long, though.
Was on our side today.
Oh hey! That worked out. Cut it real damn close, though.
I still have a long way to go.
Gotta get stronger.
I want to do my part.
There we go.
I won't let myself stop here.
Oh, nice. Motivation all the way up. Excellent. Making good progress on classes as well.
How's this gonna help?
Venom bow. That's unexpected. Not that I'm gonna complain. Oh wow, I've been going at this for a while. And now we can access this. But of course, they gotta drag me back to camp real quick.
Do you have a moment?
Do I, Lawrence?
Greetings.
I saw you pick up some useful materials in the previous battle.
I have a request.
I would like you to use them to expand a facility. Would you mind doing that for me? Seek out the facilities master. He will tell you what to do. Okay. Let's run over there real quick. Yep, I've been through that song and dance before, so I'll just skip to the important part.
Regarding the facilities.
Increase training slots to 4. Yep. Can't go much further yet, although this is just a demo. There we go.
Let me know if I may be of further service.
Alrighty, guess now that we've seen to that, may as well go use a training facility real quick. What should we have work on? What should we work on? Well, who does Shamir have supports with? Huh, C rank with everybody but Shez, huh? Alright then. Let's get Shez. Actually, let's give him another class first. So we can always have him finish the... Well, actually, in that case, I guess we can just give him something like... what would be good to have Shez work on? Probably Miraidon. Let's see how far he gets.
That's enough for today.
There we go.
Just gotta let my muscles do their thing.
Can't wait to see it in action.
This'll help me break new boundaries.
Perfect.
Time to work you into. Can't wait to see how you do.
New supports? Let's see them after finishing another mission first.
Which battle?
Still stuff out here to see to. Alright. Cover some supplies that are left behind. Nice.
How about it?
Let's take a strength ring. Alright. Let's complete all side missions to unlock that. Alright. Rendezvous with the Vanguard. So who should I throw into the fray first? Or let's figure that out before I do anything else.
Make sure you're ready.
Actually, I probably should have seen to that while I was at the training field earlier, but that's okay. And see to it now.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Shamir and Leone, huh? Alright.
Still a lot.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see how you do.
Guess I can expand the third facility while I'm at it.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
There we are.
Let me know if I may be of further.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Now let's head out there. Huh. So we're starting off in two different positions, huh? Okay. That should be interesting. So, need to reach him in both locations, given that. Alright. We'll go ahead and have Shez be the main deployment, although... Alright, we'll have Shez and Hilda in one direction. I guess we'll have Leone and Shamir over here.
Let's clean up.
Time to bring down our quarry.
Alright, that should do. Alright. Same rank S requirements as before. Let's get it.
Target confirmed.
Yeah, let's do this. Come with me.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
Actually, you go as the adjutant.
Yeah, let's
Hilda,
do
you
this.
rush in and start
Don't
hurting
worry,
them.
I won't slack off.
I've got it. I'll follow your lead. Move out.
Stand back. I'm on it. Hey, it's my turn. We're at a disadvantage. We'll turn the tables lickety-split.
We've got an emergency! Send backup!
wheel sweep just to knock this guy out. This way we at least get a little bit of support. Hopefully.
I'll be capturing this now.
I'll take point. I've got it.
Okay. So you go in to help there.
I'm on it.
Start with this, just to open them up. Let's focus on the stronghold first, since the rest will follow quickly after, hopefully. Nice. Down you go.
Yay!
Yeah, not bad.
Captured
There we
it.
go. Alright, that knocks out all of them.
Yeah, let's do this. Don't stand back. Hooray! That sweet smell of success.
Let's tracking shot.
Can't let it end like this.
That's enough, right?
Alright, spiral shot just to give us some space. A thief? Hilda, you go for it.
Yeah, let's do this. Don't worry.
Is that all we've got?
Looks like Shamira will have to stop them. Please slow him down. Ow, crap.
I'm good.
Whoops, not what I meant to do.
Don't let me down.
Alright, start with this. Just to knock him around. Now you should be able to focus on just the thief. We can have Hilda refocus on dealing with all these brawlers.
Don't worry.
There we go! And,
I'm sorry.
and then we can have Leone go and grab this real quick. Alright, how we looking? Alright, doing quite well. How's that for a perfect dodge? One down.
This place is ours now.
And down you go. Cool.
Hey, it's my turn.
An enemy brigand appeared, huh? Alright, so that's our main objective now.
Switching it up, huh?
Alright, change adjutant.
I've got it.
And then start fighting him. The Thieves' forces are advancing, huh?
I did my part. Can I go now? No?
I can't let you show me up.
Alright, how we doing? Oh yeah, we're fine. Alright, knock this guy over. Should let you get a few KOs with that. Nice, okay. Now aim for the main guy. That should allow us to just finish it out pretty quickly. Start with this.
Are you ready?
Wait, you're asking me?
Yes.
Here's the finisher.
Nice.
Don't mind if I do.
Alright, start with this. And if I need another combat art, I can go for the weaker one. Wait a minute, if this is a brigand, why am I using Hilda when I've got Shez? Especially when he's got a better weapon. Nice.
Alright, a successful rescue. I'm glad they're safe.
There we go.
Not really.
Yeah, not the greatest level up.
See? I can pull my weight too.
But do you? Alright.
This'll help me break new boundaries.
I bet this'll come in handy.
Alright, maybe able to use some of the skills, combat arts, and magic you've learned in other classes as well. Yep. Should be fun. Okay. Found what looks like the enemy area's hidden stockpile. Oh, useful. We can still fight. Please let us come with you. Good to see everyone in such high spirits. I guess I've got to cheer on such hard workers. All in guards. Wonder how that's going to be relevant.
Hey!
Yeah, that's fair. Alright, all that remains are... I think that's almost everything that can be done for Golden Deer, at which point it's just a matter of waiting for the game to release and then continuing this route. So we've got a couple activity points we can still do. We'll probably just focus on cleaning chores then. Or at least, well, whatever other chores exist. Sure, let's go with this.
Counting on you both.
What? Me? Fine.
Sure, that'll be no sweat.
Nice.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
And these two should have interesting things to say to each other. Well, I feel like I've been... Well, what else can I do? Oh, actually, I haven't done too much with you two yet. Yeah, let's go with this.
Counting on you both.
Sure, I'll help.
Very well. I will join you. We all must do our fair share.
Alrighty. And then as our last thing for this stream... See... Oh, it's just Raphael and Ignatz? Alrighty then. Wonder what you two have to say to each other.
Hey there, Ignatz!
Oh, Raphael!
I've been looking all over for you. Got a minute to chat?
Of course. With all the battles lately, we've barely had any time to sit down and rest.
Right? It feels like I don't even see you anymore. And I definitely don't have enough time to show off my muscles.
Glad to see you haven't changed at all these past 2 years. The Officers' Academy shut down so suddenly. I scarcely would have imagined we'd all end up back together as part of an army.
The plot demanded it.
Same here. Oh, and I could hardly believe my ears when I found out you signed up to be a knight over with Lawrence.
To be honest, I had nowhere else to turn. I owe a great debt to him and his generosity.
Gotcha. He's not such a bad guy, that Lawrence.
I agree. Tell me, Raphael, how have you been holding up these past 2 years? I hear your family opened an inn.
Oh yeah, me, my grandpa, and Maya. Business is going pretty great if you ask me.
That's wonderful. And how is Maya?
She's as sunny as always. That reminds me, she was pretty worried about you. I better write her a letter and tell her you're okay. I'm sure she wants to see you. Bet you're feeling the same way, huh?
Of course, I'd love to come and... That is, I should write her a letter.
Why the hesitation?
What's wrong?
Life never works out the way you want, does it?
Oh boy, is it? Oh right, it's that thread. Yeah, because being a knight was more your family's idea, wasn't it?
Huh?
Oh, it's nothing. Just thinking back to my childhood. Back then, I felt like I had the power to do whatever I wanted.
What do you mean? I still feel like that now.
You do?
Sure. I know I joined the Officers Academy to be a knight, but that option's off the table. But look at me now. I might not be a knight, but I'm fighting in a war as if I was. All you've got to do is put your mind to it, and you can do anything you want. Trust me.
Yes. I think you're right. Thanks, Raphael.
Well, at least that's going well. Should be interesting to see how that plays out. Let's see. So what is everybody's support? I mean, Shez can get angry with everyone. Lawrence is locked away. That's curious. Wonder why. Let's see. Then again, there's probably some important story beat that has to happen between Claude and Lawrence first. So it looks like Claude's options for A support. Actually pretty good. Hilda's the same way. Lawrence is the same way. Interesting there's an A support between Lawrence and Ignatz, although given how things have turned out, I guess that's not terribly surprising. Then Raphael. Not too many options. Ignatz. What's it there? And then, for some reason, Shamir just doesn't like anyone. I wonder if that'll change over the course of this, or if that's just more circumstantial for now. Then again, we don't know where Catherine or Judith or anyone else will show up, so... There's a lot still unknown with this, especially if we end up working with church units at any point. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. For now then, that'll be all. Should be interesting to see how this plays out once that the actual full game is out. Speaking of, as far as the stream schedule until then, so this game and Sonic Origins both release at the tail end of next week. So Sonic Origins is on Thursday and I'll be doing a stream for that. And then this game releases on that following day, so that'll be a release stream for that, which will be over there on Friday, probably in the evening. So let me think. How's this week gonna look though? Because I've still got Xenoblade and a Saturday stream to account for. Saturday stream will probably be the first Sonic game, just to revisit that real quick before Origins comes out. And then, I won't be able to do a stream on Wednesday, which is my usual time. I might be able to do a bit of Xenoblade on Thursday, and then maybe a little bit at this time slot, but we'll have to see. Either way, that'll be all for me for now. I've got some video editing that I need to do, and a brother that I need to see too as well, because in about half an hour is the usual time to work on Project Backlog stuff, so I need to get in dinner and make sure that I'll be able to spend time with him on that. So he'll be working on his Project Backlog, I'll be working on a main channel video, so should be fun. Should be fun. Either way, thank you all for watching, and next time I jump into this game, I will see you for the game's full release on, what is it, the 25th if I'm not mistaken? The 24th. I'll see you all then. Should be a grand old time.